Alright. Looks like we're live, huh? Let me just finish getting this good to go. Alright. Today's the day, people. And I was going to play some MW2 today, but I figured we'll play something different. MWR. Let me just finish getting this set up and see what's wrong with the game here, because it's not loading. Okay. Let me just ping the Discord. Alright. I think we're good. The showcase starts in about 54 minutes, guys. That's what the timer's for, obviously. Okay. I think we're good. I think my game's broken. Like, what the heck's going on here? I could see this here. Alright, I think I need to restart the game, so hang tight for a second. Oh, they got a whole new launcher. Alright. Today is the day. We're gonna finally see MW2 today. What is up with my YouTube also? That's a little whack. But it's okay. Alright. Let me make sure the game, you can actually see it. Okay, there you go. Best maps, sure. Alright, guys. Hope you guys' day is going well. It's very early in the morning. Hey, Blue Pepsi. How's it going? So we're just going to hang out and we're going to play some games until the event starts. And then we're going to stream the entire event. Today we're going to get to see Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, Warzone 2 gameplay, Warzone Mobile, all of it. Did the game just break again? I think it did. This is so sad. Why did it do this? Okay, I guess we're not going to play Modern Warfare Remastered, guys. We're going to play... shall we play MW2 or MW3? Since in the spirit of MW2, I guess we'll play some MW2. Sorry for that, guys. It's okay. Let me just switch over to it so you can see it. Alright. There's probably some crazy people on this game right now. It's okay. Alright. Join game. Let's see. My favorite's Fool. We got all the game modes going. And let's let the browser load for a second. Don't you love server browsers? When it used to be a thing, primarily. Nuketown. Modern Warfare 2 Nuketown. Okay, let me make sure I'm good on this side. Haven't played any of these launchers in a while, so they all had an update today. Alright, we're playing Nuketown on Modern Warfare 2. This is the OG Modern Warfare 2. Don't get it twisted. I'm not baiting you guys. The actual event is later, of course. Okay, Scar, UMP, UMP. What is going on? That guy's invisible. This feels different. It's been a while. Also have a custom camo installed. Oh, the guys are invisible. What's going on? Is it a trailer today or gameplay? It's the whole shebang. We're getting like an hour-long presentation at least. There's going to be full gameplays of multiplayer in Warzone 2 and Warzone Mobile, I assume. And then tomorrow the beta starts. So I'll be streaming that too, probably. What the heck? Where's the enemy team? Someone has jammer. Look at the beautiful rainbow. Dude, the player models are a little bugged for me right now. What the hell? Something ain't right, chat. Something ain't right. Maybe I should change servers, yeah? But hey, we just got here. And yeah, I'm playing all the COD theme song musics in the background. Warzone 2 gameplay? Yeah. All the reveals. It's a whole event. Okay, we're gonna play a different server. That one's a little broken. Where zombies at? I mean, I could play zombies, but we play it all the time. It's best to change it up, especially during a multiplayer reveal event going on today. Most people tuning in today are looking for multiplayer stuff, right? Karachi. Karachi. If you get MW19 with better maps, you're happy. I want a little bit more than that. I want better skill-based matchmaking and better map design, and I'll be happy. Seals are off for. Okay, Scar, ACR, Intervention. Let's try out the FAMAS. Let me actually change teams to be with the other guy. Seals. Alright, I'm gonna try the FAMAS. I don't actually use the FAMAS very often in Modern Warfare 2. It's not one of my go-to guns, but time has taught me it is OP. It is an OP weapon. And this map's clearly been nuked, by the way. If you ever played BO3, be careful, there's a menu. Yes, I've been aware of that menu for a long time. It's been out for a long time. Don't worry about it. I'm not that big of a creator. And also, actually, I just saw there's a patch you can download for BO3 that kind of lets you ignore that. I just saw it on Twitter by some other smaller creators. The bigger creators probably don't know about it yet. But there's a little patch of files you can install to your game to fix your IP from being leaked. I mean, there's that at least. Doesn't fix everything. Boom, boom. And I don't like that my teammate called it a nuke, but it still killed me. Where do you get up with this infinity warp? I can't even see, dude. I didn't know this little lane was back here. What the heck? This little corner area? I've played this game since it was released. And I never knew about it. Alright, a little bit of parkour. Yes, sir. I hope MW2 has a little bit of parkour also. One's being sneaky beaky. There we go, I can see again. I like being able to see, personally. Hey there, Olympus Mons, how's it going? Oh, an M4? Should I pick that up? Or use the AA-12? The AA-12 is fine by me. It's gonna auto-balance me, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, look at this little window. It's been so long. I wonder if we're gonna get to play this map in Modern Warfare 2022, chat. I'm gonna lean towards probably. We're probably gonna get to play this map. Bam. Sorry if I'm not reading chat. You're at work, just waiting for the stream to start? What the hell? Sounds good, Chief. Simtax.
Counter UAV is up.
And was on the run. What is he rocking, huh? UMP? Can I play God of War Ragnarok? Yeah, I will play God of War Ragnarok when it comes out. If you mean, should I stream it? I probably will. I will probably stream Ragnarok when it comes out, yeah. Along with Spider-Man 2, of course. I'm more excited for Spider-Man 2, but God of War is what's releasing this year. Where are the shots coming from? I think he's above me? Can I climb that? Nope. Take the long way. No stream trailer. Oh, you're waiting just for the trailer specifically? I mean, there's gonna be whole gameplays too. I heard him jump back there. Can't wait, the PS5 here is $9.99. They have to buy it with a bundle. I've had a PS5 for a little while now. That. The map looks so beautiful. Honestly. Worry. And I'm not sure exactly where you're from, but GameStop can help you get a bundle. I guarantee you. GameStop's the way I guaranteed myself a PS5, pretty much. I guarantee it to you. Alright, let me see who's tagging me. It's in another Discord, so it doesn't matter too much. Alright, auto assign. What is this map like?
Team deathmatch.
We'll rock the Scar, shall we? Doom, doom. You want another survival mode, Spec Ops mode, because you suck in multiplayer? I wonder what they're going to do for a co-op mode. I hope we'll get that confirmation today also. If you're saying this looks horrible, by the way, this game came out in 2009, so I don't know what's wrong with you. I have a graphics, not even a graphics mod, a lighting mod installed. I don't think I have it turned on, but it's always optional. And the new Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, of course, will be when the timer goes up. Also, since I have custom camos installed, I can see the when other players are using camos, I can see they look whack. I think I had like a purple camo. Ouch. Hope they have Twitch drops to use the companion app again. Would be nice. My bad, you thought this was the new? Yeah, it'd be a bit of a graphical downgrade, wouldn't it? Dude, the Scar doesn't have much ammo in the mag. Does it? Damn, son. Does your BO1 and BO2 still look decent for 10-year-olds? No, they do. I mean, all the COD games look pretty good. I mean, COD 4 is kind of pushing it a little bit more. But I can deal with it. Personally. Can't wait for MW2 Sphinx. I am hopeful, optimistic, but I have a feeling the SPMM is just going to be just as bad as MW19 and make me not want to play. There's a Claymore out here. Didn't even know what I had as my secondary, to be honest. Get an MP5? Oh, look at my camo on it. Alright, let's reload the rifle. Ouch. Never mind. And the Scar's one of my favorite guns, but the magazine is a good. Hey, this gun's gonna be an MW 2022 also. I mean, a lot of these guns are. And also, what I heard was every map from this game here that I'm playing will eventually be put into MW 2022 at some point. I don't know if that includes DLC or not, though. Obviously, because they're supporting the game for 2 years, right? Just late in MW19. What if a game is just a zombies only? Oh, fuck. A zombies only game would be fantastic, obviously. Obviously. Didn't Terminal get leaked to be in it? It might have. I don't recall. We know High Rise is going to be in it. We know that much. Whoa. And no cover right there, too. This map, Corey will probably see in the game eventually. It's the hallway of death. You don't want terminal, you want skid row? Yeah, we'll probably get both, don't worry. A funnel. I'll take that MP5. You want favela? God, I love favela. If I had to pick one map from MW2, that's a tough choice. I really like Bailouts and I like Carnival.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Grenade. Okay. This thing's got a lot of recoil, doesn't it?
Harriers waiting for your mark.
Alright, Harriers. Where are the enemies, though? I guess it doesn't matter.
Friendly Harriers inbound.
Alright. Afghan is memorable too, snipers galore. Ain't that true? Afghan was just the sniping map. And don't mind me if I hide while my Harrier gets me a chopper or something. I don't know. Or they could shoot it down. That works too. Welcome to Modern Warfare 2. Alright. We'll just go up here. Up here seems popular. You like to see terminal but with a lightning storm instead of sunny skies. A rainy day terminal. Interesting. I think someone said that there might be night versions of each of the maps. Or something like that, right? Don't know. Love the BO1 music also. I hope they have a good soundtrack. I wasn't exactly a fan of what I heard from the beta startup screen. I'd have to admit. It's nothing that cool. There's people out here. Oh, I hear footsteps. How's the footstep audio going to be in MW 2022, huh? Ruh-roh. Can I call in my chopper in peace, or... Looks like I can't. What?
Chopper ready for deployment. Repeat, chopper ready for deployment.
I call BS. MP5 was never all that strong. Alright. Let's get up here, just lay down, and we might as well use our chopper gunner a bit.
Friendly chopper inbound.
Friendly chopper. Do the thing. That map's probably for NVGs. I really like the NVGs. I almost would prefer if they were like a toggleable feature like COD 4. It might be too much for them to do. Who knows? Away we go. Resistance map's pretty good too from MW3. Oh, well, yeah, I don't know if they're going to bring MW3 stuff in. Maybe they'll just remaster MW3 as a whole. One day. There's like no one there. Want to shred some noobs on MW2? Yeah, for 5 games until the SBMM kicks in and you get your ass kicked for 5 games and then back and forth. No, we don't know how MW2 is going to work. So next IW is probably going to be MW3. Actually, no. This new reimagined series of Modern Warfare games, Modern Warfare 2 2022, is confirmed to be the last one. They're not going to make an MW3. When I was saying they might remaster MW3, I meant the original. There's word about at least a campaign remaster still coming. But I won't do it. Carriers waiting for your mark. Jeez, where are they spawning?
UAV online.
Alright, let's bomb them real quick.
Friendly
Back
Harriers
there.
inbound.
Ghost 2 just for the campaign. Wait, a remaster of Ghost campaign? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you'd want? To see the cliffhanger all over again? Cliffhanger again.
Friendly chopper
Sorry for one
inbound.
knew it was coming through the door. I just shot through and killed like 2 people. Lovely. Oh, they're all in the building. What a bad time to call the chopper. Oh wait, back here. So interestingly about MW 2022, if you actually boot up the beta, you can access some settings if you plug in a keyboard, like your options, and one of them is actually a third-person sensitivity. And there's a bunch of other stuff talking about third-person, so it seems that there may be some third-person game modes in Modern Warfare 2022, just like this game I'm playing, originally. Dude, this sucks. Picked a horrible time to call this in. Is there anyone else on the map? Just these guys? Rough. Actually rough. Oh, we're just gonna have to make our way over there. Oh, you want to go sequel, huh? Just for the story. A lot of people do, I think. Granada. Is it going to be the same old operator system? Are we going to have prestiging again? Is there going to be pro perks? All these questions and more in 30 minutes. I like that corner, huh? What I should have done is flush them out of here, then called my chopper in when they're on the more open side of the map. Rough. Alright, don't know if it's clear over there yet,
Online.
so I'm gonna take the tunnels. What's up, Blue? Predator Bissell? What? I'm not using that right now. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think we need one more kill. I'm scared to die. We got a tactical nuke, mate. Imagine if COD makes a game called 2042. Call of Duty Black Ops 2045. Oh, the nuke kills me. Alright, should we change up our gun? What's the score limit go to? We might just pick a different server. Alright. What gun should I use? Got FAMAS, FAL. Should we try out the M16, the AK? Give the M16 a shot. I can't recall what camos I put on my guns. I think fall is Damascus. So we'll try that out. What's IW going to do next? Hopefully stick to modern or semi-futuristic. We won't know for a while. Because MW 2022, if you remember, it's going to be out for 2 years. Right? Yeah. Okay. Corey, we were just playing that. Normal maps. Nuke term Rust. Hardcore war? What? Let's try this. I don't know if it's gonna be cancer. I don't know. It was on Kill House. Sledgehammer still in rotation? We don't know. I assume so. There wasn't any like announcement that they were kicked out. But we don't know. With their recent flops, you know? Once we get servers full, once we get closer to the timer being expired, we can start checking out... Did my game just crash? I think it just crashed. We can start checking out MW2 1E22 other gameplays. Here, I have to restart the game. Chat, hang tight. And we got our fix of MW2, so now we're going to switch it up. And we're going to play a little different game. And if it comes up, there we go. Plutonium IW5. IE Modern Warfare 3. Alright, ready to go get stomped on? No. There's an infected server. Should I play infected? It's gotta download a mod. I guess we'll check it out. Plutonium gives custom... That's full? Dang, I joined too late. Yeah, Plutonium has custom maps also, which is cool. People can just download maps. Ground war with bots, huh? And real players. Chat, if you're just tuning in, we were playing some MW2 from 2009, and now we're playing some MW3 from 2011? Yeah. And we got 27 minutes left. Once we get to the final 10 minutes, we'll start checking out the gameplays they've already shown online. Which is just campaign stuff for the new game. But hey, what do we use? UMP, PP90. Let's try this. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, what? 3v2? I didn't want to play no 3v2. What is this? Gorsak? I don't even know if I have like cold-blooded or something. Here, let's find a populated server. And remember custom zombies in COD 4? Yes, I do. There's Nuketown. Dome. Should we play Dome? Why not? Dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright, auto assign. Alright, I'll run a PP90. Here's a full lobby. Look at that. Whoa there. Don't need to drop shot me though. Drop shotting is something that's basically started in this game, to be honest. Modern Warfare 3. We're gonna have big monsters, fun times. Like the COD 4 zombies. Ouch. A BO3 custom zombies like that would be pog. I don't knock you. I have COD 4 installed. I could technically go check it out again, but don't. These people run servers on like all the old COD games. Oh god, get downstairs. Bum. There's no way I don't get killed by this thing, right? Oh, hey. Hey there, Swalk. You're in school so you can't talk. Don't worry about it, Chief. I remember the days being in school, having to wait until I get out to go check out the new COD multiplayer and stuff. Though back then it was usually just a trailer. PP90 was always one of my favorites of this game. And MW 2022 might have it. Who knows? There's a lot of guns they gotta have. And add throughout the 2 years.
Enemy advanced UAV spotted.
Hey, I almost have one of those too. The recoil on it though, that's what makes it so good. Shoot so fast, gotta get so close. Oh, FMG9s. Oh, hell yeah. Didn't even realize I had these on. Look at this thing. Oh, I actually have to press my keyboard for that one. I am playing on a controller. I'm used to playing these games on a controller. This gun shreds. FMG9's akimbo. Stealth bomber. Here. Poor guy tried to snipe me. Alright, let's call this bad boy in.
Nighthawk, you are cleared for bomb run on grid.
It's crazy that this is a support streak. Alright, let me take cover. Oh god, that wasn't cover enough. Alright, I need one more kill, one more kill. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? It's dome, it's not like they can be many places. Call it, call it, call it. 7. I got it in. Call of Duty Pyramid Warfare. Just walk you in history learning about ancient Egypt. Let's go. I remember buying a PS3 version of the game just for the special edition with all the physical goodies. You didn't even have a PS3. Which game were you talking about there? COD 4, was it? Or what? Hey, the token black guy. Can you play a game with me? I'm on public servers. Feel free. Just don't come in and trash me. What server is this? I can press and look. Oh, gotta wait for it to load though. Hey, Terminal. We were just talking about this map. BO2 or BO1? Oh, okay. Bum bum. I don't think I got the special edition of BO2, but I got the special edition of BO1. The RC car was sick. ACR, I don't have many classes, as you can see. I hate to be the guy running an ACR, but what was my alternative? Using a Barrett? Please. You know that's what the guy in the enemy team's using. And feeding on my team. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. The real question is, what MW2 maps are going to be in MW 2022 on launch, and not just added through DLC? And the reason I'm apologizing for using the ACR is because it's one of the more broken guns in the game, we can say. Hey, Predator missile. This will no doubt be in the game. Bad time to call it in, I think they're inside. Oh, perfect. A perfect candidate to die. Let's not go down that hallway of death, actually. Let's go back here. Doesn't this map just remind you guys of no Russian? Good times. We'll never get a campaign like that again. Alright, we got an attack chopper. I'll take it.
Delta, you've got a friendly Cobra inbound.
Boom, 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 boom. Let's see how long it lasts, though. You can see Jack. Jack. This is one hell of a head glitch. Alright. Should I snipe with him? Switch to the intervention or something? Oh wait, sorry. This is MW3.
Enemy hind incoming.
It's crazy, MW2 didn't have an intervention. It has the MSR. Pretty good too, but not the intervention. It's my secondary. Pistol. Right. Bad time to peek out. We fly jets in MW 2022. There will be vehicles in MW 2022, but they're probably going to be ground war vehicles. We don't know. Like, I'm probably, if it's like MW 19, there's no jet in that game. So maybe only as a kill streak. I wasn't going to outsnipe them. We're already aiming down. Oh, that chopper is going to wreck me. Alright, we'll just avoid the chopper. And we... Oh, God. Ground War's the only thing you played in MW19? Yeah, Ground War was like one of the only things I played also. Yeah, SBMM wasn't harsh in that. Or as harsh. Rough. I should make an intervention class, but I can't make classes here. Plutonium, it might be too much for them to actually make that a feature. Changing classes mid-game. Editing them. We'll probably see that in MW 2022, right? Edit your class mid-game, just like the previous few games have been. What's our timer looking like? We got 18 minutes. Or saps. Ouch. I hope it's as good as the last few months of MW19. I hope they have better map design than MW19. Which, if they're bringing in MW2 maps, then they will. What system you on? You have it on PS5 and Xbox? I'm playing on PC, Chief. You're not going to be able to play with me. I apologize.
Heads up, enemy UAV spotted.
This is a modded client, only available on PC. Okay. Let's go make a sniper class real quick. Shall we? I swear I have all these classes, yeah. Okay. Wrong class. Barrett. Here we go. The MSR. Oh, they modded in the intervention. Look at that. I will use the MSR though. Attachments. Kick. Speed. Wait, what was focus? Reduce flinch. That's probably good. ACOG. Don't know. It's been a while since I've played, alright? Gold camo. Machine pistols. Will they bring these back? This one was good. If we're going to be sniping, we're going to have that. Sleight of hand. I guess. Alright. Let me just change up that attachment. I don't think I want an ACOG. I don't know what I want. Let's just say done. Alright, and can I make another AR class really quick? Yeah, you know what? We'll just play. We're running low on time anyways. Infected still full. There's 2 infecteds full. MW3 infected was great, guys. Bring it back, Infinity War. Back. And if you guys are wondering, I will be showing the full MW2 showcase on screen, don't worry.
Enemy care package incoming. Kill confirmed.
Oh, look at it. The graphics are a little teary. The screen kind of tears a little bit, you know? Look at that. You guys want to know something? I was in a clan in Modern Warfare 3 with like at least 100 people. And we would produce sniping montages. You know, trick shotting, quick scoping montages. Those were the days. Oh, I totally missed that one. Boom, 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 boom. How do you get your controller to connect? Boom, boom, boom.
We've lost the lead. Enemy advanced UAV spotted.
There's 14 seconds left of this match. We'll dabble in the next match really quick, chat, and then we'll jump to some Modern Warfare 2022 gameplays, yeah? Free-throwing knife was I know. Dun, dun.
Defeated, and we were told you were the best.
Helping that guy out. Boom. Dome again. Alright, we'll auto-assign. Alright, we'll get a couple snipes in. Alright, in 3 minutes, guys, we're going to switch over to some MW 2022 gameplay stuff.
Securing C. Enemy has A.
Oh, I just realized a lot of these servers also have servers for, like, Minecraft and Rust. The man shot the barrel. Savage. MW Sticks and Stones wager match. That's Treyarch's bread and butter. Infinity Ward's never done that. I believe Infinity Ward started Infected in COD, right? I'm gonna get lasered by everyone using the rifles and stuff. Look, I just wanted to quickscope someone, okay? I only killed one person with the last game, which we joined really late too. Hard scope works too.
Enemy care package incoming.
Here's your quickscope. Alright, let's compete with him by using an actual gun. Alright, we used the PP90, I think we used the ACR a little bit too, so now we get to try the UMP. MW3 UMP has like no recoil. Actually, no, wait, I take it back. It has a little bit of kick, but definitely not as much as MW2, or not as good as MW2's like no recoil.
Be secure.
Alright, the timer is ticking, chat.
UAV online.
The way he just jumped over. And yeah, speaking, Christian, of that MW3 pre-throwing knife patch for Infected. Goodness. When the Infected didn't have throwing knives yet, goodness, the feeds you would go on.
Securing A.
Especially being like the last man standing. 18 people rushing you.
Hold your positions.
Juiced. I'm on a death streak. Guy's too good. Let me actually throw a nade over there. Missed. Nearly killed myself with it. I'm such a good player.
Losing Alpha.
How'd I know he'd be laying there? Search and Destroy, you love that game mode? I haven't really played Search in the past like few years of COD, but it was always one of my go-tos back in the day. Boom, 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 boom.
Losing Charlie.
It's when you accidentally killed yourself. Alright, chat. Next time I die, we are going to go over to MW 2022 stuff. Okay. MW 2022 stuff inbound. Let me see what I can pull up real quick. I wonder if they would copyright this shit. I don't think they'd copyright me. Right? Literally doesn't even know. Alright, I don't know if you guys saw this, but let's take a look at it. The weapon Volt is one of the pre-order bonuses. Volts allow you to get a weapon with all 50 plus attachments unlocked automatically, which is kind of rough. Props to Exclusive Ace for putting this, all the intel drops
We create
together.
artificial intelligence in modern warfare too.
We're gonna watch the intel drops too.
So my name is Sergio Ocio. I'm the AI engineering director. So AI is anything that moves by itself. Enemies, allies that go with you in missions, cars. AI is everywhere in the game.
My name
Quality's
is Mark
on their
Grigsby.
end, by the way.
I'm a studio animation director. I say Modern Warfare 2's AI is systemic. What that means is that when you play it, you're engaging with it in a different way almost every time. If you react in a certain way or if you move in a certain way, the AI will react to you in a different way.
The first thing that we do is to start researching
gameplay.
to see like what do people do in real life when they face this situation. We work with Navy SEALs just to make sure that everything that we do is as realistic as possible.
Basically,
We were
the
looking
AI
at
are going to be crazy smart.
improving soldier speed during combat. In previous games, the AI felt like they were not appreciating their life, but in the new game, it feels like they are stressed out about the situation when they have to run somewhere.
We wanted the AI to engage with the environment. So one of the takes that we wanted is for the AI to hunt you in a way where it was believable, where you were like, okay, they're thinking about me. They're thinking about where I was, where I'm going to be, and they're preserving their lives, making sure that they're not
AI
going
will
to
be in
get
Warzone
shot
also.
by me, that I'm around the corner.
Warzone 2.
The AI helps player be more immersed in the game, makes the player feel more like a real soldier. And they're helping sell the experience of you are
2042 advertised
really
today, yeah.
in the worlds where we put you in.
I think that the players are going to really enjoy the variety that we bring to the table when it comes to the AI. AI is a huge part of
I
this
think we
project.
get the AI.
So there we go.
Check
That's a
out.
clip and my initial impression.
Oh, wait. Is this the wrong video? This is the wrong video. I thought it was a collab. I thought it was all the intel drops, basically. Boom, boom, boom. It's okay. We got to see the AI. I'll let this run a little bit. Maybe I can pull up more intel drops for you.
Eyes in the ring.
All right, that's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook points. Let's invite ourselves in.
You can see this whole gameplay, but I'll skip to the good stuff.
Stay on comm. We forward, clear.
This is campaign gameplay, of course.
We need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now. 2 copies, moving. We gotta roll. Shadow 1, ghost. Visual on flares.
Alright, you guys want to check out the other intel drops?
Ghost, they're signaling
We
the
checked out the gunsmith one, we checked out the AI one.
It's first stage. There's no time. All shadows, all shadows. Missiles
There's
on the
another one we can
helipad.
look at.
2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover us. 2 copies off.
Did I pre-order? I did not pre-order the game yet. I'm not going to be buying the Volt Edition, that's for sure. It's, not worth it, in my opinion. I miss the days when you can buy physical higher up editions and actually get cool stuff. Now we really don't in most games.
Move to the helipad, Sergeant. Go, hit the stairs. Flank 'em.
Alright, let's put a pause on this gameplay and let's take a look at another intel drop.
How we create artificial intelligence in Modern Warfare 2.
So my name is Sergio Ocio. I'm the AI engineering director. So AI is anything that moves by itself. Enemies, allies that go with you in missions, cars.
Wait, is this
AI
the
is
AI
everywhere
one?
in the game.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Farm 18.
How we designed a new map for Modern Warfare 2.
My name is Jeffrey Smith. I'm a director of multiplayer design. Farm 18 came out of the idea of we kind of like the shoot house facility map, so we decided to think of hidden training facilities. But it's also in an industrial cement factory. And the idea was, what if we put a shoot house type situation in the middle? If you really want to play that crazy game, you can go to the center and that action will find you. If you want to pull back and play a different way, it's still available to you.
I'm Ashley Thundercliff, and I'm a senior environmentalist. So when the design has approved the layout of the map and we're happy with it, and we come in and we transform those blockhouses into full-fledged environments for the players to immerse themselves in.
Here to see the snippets of game.
The other problem was balancing the foliage. If we go too dense with the foliage, we have people hide in the corners. If we don't go dense enough, we don't sell the narrative of the overgrowth. So it's all a perfect balance between all departments trying to find the perfect harmony to make sure that we've got a beautiful, realistic looking space, whilst also being fun for the players to enjoy.
How we designed a new map
Alright.
for Modern...
check that one out. There's audio.
How we design sounds for Modern Warfare 2.
I'll kind of skim through this.
I'm Steven. The overall vibe. PG, tank cannon fire, 3 different helicopters, weapon reloads,
audio, yeah.
explosions. Game sound design is one of the most difficult things because for a film or a TV show, it's a linear media. You know exactly what's going to happen, when it's going to happen. You can mix for every moment. A game, it's all interactive. You have no idea what the player is going to do. So we have to build all kinds of systems to try and make everything work, regardless of what the player does. We learn a lot while we're making a game.
Audio. There's a little bit of gameplay for you. Hardly.
Modern Warfare 2, to put it simply, is bigger, badder, and more dynamic than it's ever been.
It's okay. They say it every year. It's okay. Just kidding. I closed the wrong tab. Bum, bum, bum. 2 minutes on that, guys. 2 minutes on that. Did our music end? It did. All right, for the last minute, we are going to check out a little bit more gameplay. If I can pull it up real quick. All right, while we wait out the final minute or so, a little bit of campaign footage.
I'm moving!
Containers are the only cover we have.
Just don't get caught between them!
Okay, let me update my timer also because it's a little off. Alright, there's the accurate time.
Entry on the 3rd! We have to get to that door! Check your corner!
It's just campaign. Old gameplay, by the way, if you haven't seen it. But you still get an idea of this cool stuff. We're about to get to the really good stuff in a minute, guys. Just a minute. Looks pretty nice in this gameplay, though. This gameplay was recorded during when the game was in alpha still, I believe. I mean, we're about to get beta tomorrow.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 10 seconds. Let's pull up the showcase. And don't worry, I'll full screen it and everything. It's just, we gotta wait for the video. Here we go. All right, let's cut our music. Make sure we're HD as can be. Oh, we got a trailer? No, it's just the rating of the stream. All right, everybody, here we go. This live stream is sponsored by Activision. Depictions of vehicles, weapons, or gear does not... What? We waited for a 30-minute timer. Yikes. Hey, I didn't know they were gonna do this, okay? What can I say? Okay. Let me put up another timer and play some games again. That's hilarious. Don't worry about that. I'm waiting for the timer to hit 0. Okay. That's an L, yeah. Let me boot up a game, yeah? What should we play? Should we play some MWR? Alright, I'm just gonna mute that stream and we're gonna wait for it to start up. Sorry guys, I had no idea it was gonna do that. Honestly. How was I to know? Another 30 minutes. Get baited. It wasn't even my doing. Alright, we'll play some MWR. Let's see who's playing. Makes sense. Yeah, I know. They always usually start at, like, you know, that time. And H1's kind of dead right now. But there's still servers. Killhouse, Shipment, Wet Work. But it's free for all. Ambush. Crash. I'll play Ambush. Boom, boom, boom. And I assume the servers rotate maps. You can't even get in? Perplex? What do you mean, Chief? What do you mean you can't even get in? Do you mean to H1 mod, or what? Actually, I think my game might crash right here. I was trying to boot it up earlier and it would just break. I don't know what's up with it. It downloaded an update today. Maybe the servers aren't updated? That could be it. It froze, or I think it did. You can see the loading bar is not even moving. The MW froze. Why you gotta do this to me, H1 mod? We could play Call of Duty 4. Should we play Call of Duty 4? When do the lobbies open? Tomorrow for MW 2022? Yes, tomorrow. Let's play some COD 4, everybody. It's our only option. Sniper lobby? Nope. TDM on Crossfire? Sure. We gotta play the original. So far this stream, we've played Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and now we're gonna play some COD 4. I do have to play keyboard and mouse for this game, though, because it's that old. Alright, what do I use? A little bit of sniper action, except I'm not really a good sniper on keyboard and mouse. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, well, I killed one. So. Guess I'm not that bad on keyboard and mouse after all. Come down the lane. How much play a bit of campaign? Nah, mate.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
I mean MWR's campaign or something?
UAV recon standing by.
At least I got him. Wait, the server's in hardcore. Imagine sniping in hardcore. Is it gonna auto balance me? Who's on what team? Oh, I see. I thought this was like a ground war server. I guess not. We got a dig. And since this is hardcore, it should be like one-shot kill. But also, everything is a one-shot kill. Is this a normal deagle or a gold deagle? I can't tell the color. Let's see. It looks kind of white, but it could just be the A.
UAV recon standing by. Our UAV is online.
UAV is online. This game was already remastered, of course. Consoles, PC. But there's something about the original, you know? The original is pretty awesome.
Airstrike standing by.
Airstrike standing by. Back here? Sure. Let's wait for that airstrike to come on. Okay, I have my keybinds set up, so that's good. Trying to snipe with a deagle. do you got for me, friend? An MP5? I like it. Even hardcore doesn't save the hit markers.
We've taken the lead.
Alright, run to the corner. Doing alright. Let's call in that chopper.
Friendly helicopter on the way.
We got 20 minutes, guys. Should I double check on the showcase? Make sure they're not auditing this. No, they still have the thing up. Timer's still up. Alright, let's try a different server. I called in a chopper and left. There are freaking massive servers, if I can find one. Serve, I don't know what game mode that is. Bog is kind of cancer. Hey, here we go. Broadcast. Assuming it won't break my game. Alright, let's rock an M4. That's the weapon of showing off for MW 2022, so... Holy crow. We're playing Ground War. COD 4 Ground War. Just pretty crazy.
Our UAV is online.
Honestly, might as well turn the corner shooting. They're interviewing people. Do I want to pull that up? I don't know. Do you guys want me to showcase them walking around talking to people?
Enemy UAV is airborne.
This is massive for you guys.
I'm a simple guy when it comes to Call of Duty. I just want to see the best COD of all time being played. And I personally think that MW2 will be the best COD of all time.
Oh, yeah, it will. You know what?
I think it will be.
It will be. You know what?
It will be.
So he was saying earlier he wants like nice and fast-paced. I'm looking for the opposite. I want a nice slow-paced game. I can sit a little further back, watch over my teammates. I'm 25 and I'm proud of it. And
21 minutes.
I think it's gonna be the perfect mix of both. Some good maps, some good fun. I get to beat on him for another year, and I get to hopefully beat his team. Lost by 1 round recently at the big one. So hopefully a good year ahead.
Yep. Cool.
Anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, I'm just looking for good maps. I mean, I want to see just a different variety of maps. I think it'd be really cool. And we could switch it up between fast and slow. I just want to see some creativity in the map. So that's what I'm looking for.
Can we go play?
Go on, get out of here. Thank you so much, gents.
And then they go back to the timer. How much are these guys getting paid? They are not getting paid in a conventional way. They're like partnered and sponsored. Yeah. 20 minutes. Alright, I pulled that up. It was apparently a waste of time because they did nothing basically. We'll go back to MW3. MW3 has people playing constantly. And I'll keep that timer pulled up on the side. Don't worry about it. The actual stream. Alright, back to Pluto. Let's see if we can't get into one of those infected servers. Infected. 17. I got in. I got into infected. Let's go.
Delta team, you are clear to engage.
Oh, what the hell was that spawn? I'm infected. Wait, there's no throwing knife. Oh no. It's pre-patch infected. Ow. Alright. I assume he's watching the other side too, right? Rough. I didn't even have time to spawn in before some guy stabbed me. So. Is this even going to be possible? Bum, 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 bum. It's likely not going to happen. Oh, I was so close. Yeah, if we all push the ladder at the same time. Get over here. You got him. Alright. This is SM2, not COD Next Event 2. This is Modern Warfare 3, not SM2. If you see in the top right, there's a timer for when the event starts. For MW 2022. The MW 2022 multiplayer reveal is in 20 minutes. Or 17 minutes, rather. Some of these people have been playing Infected for a while, so I gotta be careful. Dun. Okay, where's the spot? Just like back here? I recall this map. Needs a lot for Infected to kill, so kind of even. Alright, 15 survivors. Can I go scroll down? Kinda can't. Oh, people are trying to do some tricks. What the heck? I don't even know, or I don't even remember that. Okay. I'll try it. First time hearing about seeing this one. At least it's been a while, if not. You just hide back there? Okay. Hey, we made it. Sneaky spots, look at this. That's crazy. Lots of jump spots in MW3. Oh yeah. You know what's great though is the infected don't have throwing knives. So it's about to be a sad time. Actually, they might be able to jump and melee us. Maybe not. We're kind of high. High up. Can I get up here? No, I can't. Weird, I can't get back up. There we go. Alright, I kind of want to be in the front so I can shoot. Alright. Now we wait for people to get infected. And for the zombies to start coming. Can I call them zombies? I think we can call them zombies. X-Wish 1 FPS. Okay, look at that. There's a nice little HUD in the top left. Or a little UI, kill streak, kills, health. Yeah, he's on the truck. I remember people getting up there. Alright. I wonder what the range on this shoddy is. That range. They're interviewing more people on the COD stream. It seems they're just interviewing people that are going to get to play it today. And there's 3 girls they're interviewing. I don't know them. So.
Dead silence.
4 saps running around. They're so fast, too. Well, hey. At least I got a chance to play this round. Oh, did he cancel the attack? Chad, I know we're camping, but it's infected, alright? You trying to push me off, you son of a duck? He was like edging me off. Excuse me, Chief. Alright. Alright, we're okay. So you wanted to get in the front, or what? Don't know. Waiting patiently for the infected to start coming. Oh, there's one right there. Look at all my missed shots. Should I try to throwing knife someone? I'm not gonna hit that. Dude, this guy's eating 9mm. That bus is a pretty good spot too, but I think this is superior. What the hell? They got a grenade? Is that like a death streak?
Specialist bonus achieved.
Got the specialist bonus. I'm out of ammo. I missed. Rough. 12 minutes, chat. I'm not going to be able to pick up ammo because I would have to hop down there. I could probably hold out for a little bit, but on the ground. Alright, should I jump down there, huh? Waiting for someone to try to come underneath and try to stab us. Okay, they have martyrdom. Gotta be careful then. Little do they know they could actually kill us if they stood like right underneath us with martyrdom. I have 3 shots. Okay, they're on their way. Must be a slight, like, latency. Ouch, that one hurt. Okay. What's our streak at? We're at 11. Doom doom doom. Oh, someone's getting up here. He knows the way. Alright, we'll just farm this guy. As long as he's the only one trying to get up here, it's just a free kill every time. Oh, do we all have different shotguns? You guys see that? He has a KSG. My teammate has a KSG. Ouch. Oh, he missed the jump. I'm almost out of ammo. Oh, Spino cigar. Is my teammate trying to get me killed or not? Any news on the Infinite Warfare client? No. None. SM2 is the only one upcoming still that we know mainly of. They're interviewing another guy, but still the showcase has not started. And then the timer went back up on screen. Dun 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 dun. I got a striker again? Right? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Delta team, you are clear to engage.
Exclamation point, kill myself. Oh, wait. Is there any jump spots on this map? I would assume. This guy's doing one, no? Oh god, where's my team? Wherever the teammates are is where... You're gonna sit up here? That's crazy. Suicide, if you will.
Sleight of hand.
Oh, thank you, sleight of hand. Oh, geez, covering 2 directions. Let me just push towards my teammates. Alright. Whoa. Fast boy. What? What? That was totally on me. I won't rage quit as something. It's okay, we got our full good match as a human. And now we play our match as a zombie. It was crazy with the striker, it's like it could be a one-shot kill. And then other times not so much. Oh shoot. They're interviewing Courage right now. But I don't think you guys want to see interviews, right? You want to see actual gameplay and actual multiplayer stuff. The actual event. Oh, that's a spot and a half. MW2 2022 remake, no. What are you talking about, Chief? In 7 minutes, we will get to see. I can show you the timer as well. Oh, they didn't kill him yet. Hey!
We are triumphant.
I'll blow up the screen just in case you don't believe me or something. 7 minutes. So we're just playing some Infected in the meantime. Hey, Interchange. I remember this map. This is like a classic MW3 map. Oh, the USAS. I don't think that's much better. I mean, I would prefer the striker. Oh, and a Deagle. A Deagle and a USAS. Alright. Where do we hang out? In the corner? Can you climb this? No, you can't. Okay. We're all sticking together. Lunging out of the map or a place where grenades can't reach is not allowed. Yeah, so the martyrdom is definitely intentional for them. 5 minutes, guys. They're interviewing more people, but I don't really see the point. Once again. Okay, we have bouncing Bettys. So maybe I'll toss one like right there. And we can get a look at that. How many infected are there? 1. Alright, I'm gonna go get myself killed. Just kidding. Unintentionally. He's trying to get a kill. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's go see where everyone's at. We're interviewing a couple more people. We got the final 4 minutes to go, chat. Oh, I remember this back here. What the hell? Man just dropped dead. I don't think this spot's very good. I can't lie. I liked where I was at before. Let me run over there. Oh, that was weird. Weird aim assist ahead there. The question's gonna be, how many shots is this gun gonna take to kill? Does it have like slugs? I think it... No, it doesn't. It's MW3. Oh, there we go. It's gonna start picking up. So usually, basically, for MW 2022 coming out this year, Infected's probably not going to be on it on release. It's usually something they add later on. But hey. Alright, there's six infected right now. And twice as many players. Oh my goodness. I'll chill here for a minute, and then I'll back up. Let's get their attention. Oh, the freaking hip fire on that is sick. Oh, Bouncing Betty got someone. They're so easy to dodge, though. You can just prone.
Sleight of hand.
I'm backing up, grabbing that. Oh, what? Teammates! And also, how did he catch me? There was no one behind me when I turned around. Unless they just naturally move faster than people. Stunned. Let's go. Let's go, lunge. Alright, it's just the last guy, he was on the other side of the map, I'm pretty sure. Alright, 2 minutes, guys. We're almost there. What's with our music? Let's restart it. I don't know what was playing. Oh, I think it was like some BO1 menu stuff. Alright. What's going on here? Where is he? I see. He did a glitch to get up there, didn't he? A knife lunge. The server says not to do them. Just trying to do it. Rough. Well, we could join another server for the final minute, or you know what? Let's wait the 20 seconds and then we'll pull up the actual stream. It is almost time. Man's actually trolling right now. Okay, we are going to pull up the stream, guys. So let's cut our music. Let's cut our overlays. And let's get into the game. I'm gonna cut my timer too. And our music. Alright, we're ready. $17 seconds. Keep the audio the same. Alright.
We're a team. All of us. Let's go get him.
Oh. Look at the graphics on mobile.
Listen up. These guys on the ground, they are your brothers now.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Call of Duty Next. I am Johanna Ferris, the General Manager of Call of Duty, and I am thrilled to help kick off a truly significant moment, not only for the highly anticipated upcoming release of Modern Warfare 2, but a very significant moment for the future of the entire Call of Duty franchise. You see, over the last several years, we've experienced explosive and dynamic growth, and we've learned a ton along the way. And those learnings have fueled our ambition to deliver a wholly new, elevated player experience, one focused, of course, on delivering more fun and innovation, but also state-of-the-art tech advancements built to support a more connected Call of Duty community than ever before. So just know that what we shared today across Modern Warfare 2, our brand new Warzone 2.0 experience coming later this fall, and our designs to bring Warzone to mobile for players on the go are all certainly big news. But it's just the first chapter of a very bold, long-term vision that we carry to take Call of Duty to even higher heights in the years to come. Ultimately, though, we know that you, our players and fans around the world, will be the judge of all that.
Warzone Mobile?
And it's why we are thrilled to be doing this on the eve of our Modern Warfare 2 beta, and to be here live in person with more than 200 of the biggest streamers and creators in all of gaming. They will finally get their hands on the true star of the show, the gameplay itself. So let's get right into it.
Look at those
monitors. It is my esteemed pleasure to introduce, alongside me, Patrick Kelly, co-studio head of Infinity Ward and the executive creative director of Call of Duty. Pat, welcome.
Thank you, Johanna. It's so exciting to be here with all of you. It's been such a journey to get to this place. You know, on the franchise, I always get asked by people, or regularly get asked by people, what are the areas you focused on improving, or what are the areas you innovated on? We worked on improving and innovating on every area of the game. It always comes back to gameplay. Gameplay is king. But I could go on and on. Things like third person. Things like where we've innovated in the space of Battle Royale. We've got an all-new mode in DMZ that has large player counts along with massive player counts of AI. And it goes on and on and on. We've got mobile connected with progression and everything else across all of the games. And it just goes on and on. But you know what? It all comes back to one thing. It comes back to fun. Everything we do is in the service of fun. Whether you're a hardcore player or a casual player, whether you are somebody who likes to play with your friends or you like to play alone, wherever you play it, be it on console or PC or mobile, however you play, whether you're a camper or a slayer, we've tried to think about fun for you. And hopefully today you're going to see that and play that, and fun is what you come away with.
Absolutely. You know, fun is definitely what we're going to be heavily focused on. And I'm particularly excited about some of the social features that are coming as part of this launch. Things like proximity chat, a new gulag twist.
Proximity
There's definitely
chat.
Going to be instances where players will interact not only with their own squads, but may even have to work together with other players in unexpected and pretty fresh ways. We've already seen some hilarious interactions, in fact, during play sessions, and I can't wait to see how these new ways to connect evolve over time. Now, Pat, what can you tell us about weapons?
Oh, wow. So we've completely innovated in the area of connecting you, the player, to your instance in the game, making you feel more in the game. And I guess you can think about it as starting out with the camera. The camera represents your eyes, right? So connecting the camera to your body. We've done that with some inverse kinematics and some physics and other things like that. We've connected then the body to the hands on the gun. Again, with some sophisticated inverse kinematics. We've connected the gun with the actual bullets coming out of it. So now, wherever that gun is pointed, however it's pointed, the bullets are coming out of it exactly from the barrel. There's no disconnect there. And that's before I even get into what we've done with the new gunsmithing and how you build your weapons and the platforms, etc. But look, you're going to play it, and I hope you love it like we do.
All right, well, we've taken up enough time, but before they kick us off the stage, can we tell them about raids?
Yes, thank you. So with the beginning of Modern Warfare 2, and then shortly after that, Warzone 2.0, and then very shortly after that, for the first time ever, we're going to release a raid in Call of Duty. It's a very different kind of gameplay. It's very intense. We think it's very fun. And we're super excited about it. And by the way, there's one other thing I want to talk about for all of you hardcore players out there. I heard so many of you talk about what play challenges can you give us beyond just winning, which anyway, I won't go off on that, but we've got a whole series of quests and gameplay challenges that occur when you actually win in Warzone or you hit different milestones that you'll have an opportunity to do. And believe me when I say everyone in the match will know when you're on them and if you prevail at them. So look forward to that.
Big things ahead. And now, before we kick it over to Miles and team to carry the day, we are extremely excited to give you the world premiere of the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer trailer. Thanks again and enjoy the show.
Here we go.
We got intel reports of Hassan and the cartel forming terrorist cells all over the globe.
We've never seen activity on this scale before.
Choppers?
They have an army. But we have each other.
The world is a vampire.
Why is it a black screen? Did I refresh? It's on their end. Oh, there we go. It's back.
Locate the prisoners and move them to extraction. Enemies above.
Oh, heartbeat.
Eyes on the hostage. You're gonna be okay.
Hostage secure.
Hostage rescue. Cameras. Hanging on a ledge. Yes, there is diving in the game. And sliding. What the hell is that character model? What's up with her hair?
Get ready, team. We have never seen a war zone like this.
Warzone 2.
They're behind us. Drop stick out. Enemy healer.
C4 drone, eh? Third person. But it went first person when he aimed. I don't like that.
I'm on my way.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
Rob, third person modes are fantastic. It's an optional playlist, by the way, so F off. I like it. They're replaying the trailer because it broke. Alright.
We've never seen activity on this scale before.
They have an army. But we have each other.
It's only in specific game modes. You have to specifically choose the third person mode, by the way. What was that? There's the dive. There's the attack sprint. Drill charge. Throwing knife.
You're gonna be okay.
Hostage secure.
Keep going. Gotcha.
Do not let them cross the border.
Take him out. Get ready, team. We have never seen a war zone like this.
We just watched this. They replayed it because it cut out. During the beginning of the trailer, they on their end it cut out. Bouncing Betty's work on water. Underwater fighting. I just saw that.
I'm on my way.
Then we get what looks like Farah.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
And there we go, Call of Duty fans. The trailer's so nice. We ran it twice. It is all there. Everything that makes this franchise so special. We are incredibly excited to be here today. And after that, quite frankly, how can you not be? My name is Miles Ross, and I am so excited to truly be here with a few of the members of the Infinity Ward team who are bringing Modern Warfare 2 to life. Guys, we have 200 of our friends behind us who are going to be playing and streaming shortly. But before that, we also have Stephanie Snowden, Director of Communications for Infinity Ward, as well as Joe Seeker over the there, Jeff Smith, Multiplayer Design Directors here at Infinity Ward. Guys, first off, how are things evolving from Modern Warfare 2019? I mean, let's start high level because there's a lot to get through today, guys. You saw that trailer. Let's go with the philosophy, Steph. Let's stay high level. What went into the creation of the game?
You said it precisely. There is so much. This game has just so much content. It's got something for everyone, and it's really been the result of 3 years of hard work at IW and our partners across all of the Activision studios. And so much of that work started with you guys at home, the community, the fans, our creators here, and that conversation and feedback from 2019 is really been a core piece of what Modern Warfare 2 is. And it's a dialogue that we hope to continue, especially here today. Well, we've got so much in store with this MP experience. And people like Jeff and Joe here, who I am honored to work with, and their experience on this franchise, we're in good hands.
Indeed. Okay, so Jeff, well, I don't know where to start anymore.
Good to see raw gameplay
what
soon.
Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer is all about. And let's stay high level for now, because there's a lot of details, friends, juicy details.
Sure. I mean, when you come into making a sequel, it can be kind of tricky. What do you keep from the previous game? What do you get rid of? And where can you add new things in and not mess up this kind of nicely balanced ecosystem that we had? And so we came up with a few methods, one of them being player behaviors. And I say behaviors and not play styles. I think a lot of people will say play styles, but that can kind of change during a match. But behaviors are more ingrained in how players play. And we just put them into 3 big groups. We call them rushers, which are just aggressive players. They just want to find the action and go. And then we have sentinels, and these are defensive players. They want to just kind of hold down a building, maybe keep a little overwatch. And then we have stalkers, which are reactive, and they kind of hang back and try to read the field and read where spawns are. And really, we just kind of use these as filters to keep us honest with the content that we're making. So that we're making enough toys and equipment for players to be successful playing our game.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Stephanie, what are some of the new features coming to multiplayer, some of the new stuff that you're most excited to talk about?
Oh boy, there are a ton of new features to dive into with this game, but we really pushed forward even the most fundamental aspects of what makes a Call of Duty game with Modern Warfare 2, and it's been really amazing for me to come on board this past year and see these innovations coming to life, to hear Jeff jump into, breaking down the 1v1. And personally for me, water. Our water, I've seen the memes, we love water. It's really hard to make in games. But the aquatic combat, some of the things you're able to do with vehicles in the water, I think that level of immersion is really going to speak to fans and has been something that I've really enjoyed playing the last couple months.
Aquatic combat. Steph loves to swim. Joe, can we go into some details about our water-based adventures in MW2?
Yeah, I mean, last game we really wanted to add water, and we knew we didn't have time, right? So in Verdansk, we froze the rivers and we made the outskirts just a kill trigger. In this game, as soon as we started Modern Warfare 2, we leaned into water, both visually, beautiful caustics, there's waves with white caps, but we also, the gameplay side, there's unique ballistics underwater. You only can use certain weapons underwater. Your pistol is your weapon underwater, otherwise you can't use your primary weapons. But it's also a nice cover or evasion mechanic. If you're getting shot at, you can dive into the water, and as you get deeper, it gets murkier. Like the farther you are from something, you can't see it. And so It's been super fun for
Looks
us
pretty
to
good.
dig into water and really flex on what water could be in Call of Duty. And you saw the boats and the mine that floats, and every piece of equipment has been filtered. Like, how does it work through water? Like, we had to look at everything in the game and say, how does it work in water? What's the best version?
Our vehicles will just slowly submerge. Yeah, they really would, instead of blinking out.
Yeah,
everything.
A lot of details.
The behaviors are awesome.
Oh my God! Well, I can't quite wait to literally dip my toes into those waters. But guys, let's not forget about the ground and the air. Like, I mean, what else is going to be coming to the movement system, Joe? What do we got?
Well, you know, last game we did mount, and we had slide, and even though we're a military shooter, fluid movement is super important to us. So this game, as you saw in the trailer, you can see here on the video, we have a new ledge hang mechanic, and that's essentially a high mantle. But instead of doing a high mantle and throwing yourself up over into combat, you can now peek. If you have a pistol, you can pull that pistol out and use that. We also added a dive. You know, last game we had the slide that kept your gun up, but we really wanted players to have an option where if they're getting shot at, they don't know where they're getting shot at, they can get down, get out of fire. But the other really cool thing is the dive's just high enough to let you get through a window. And so if you throw a grenade up into a building's second story, often you'll see players, you know, like rats leaving a ship, diving out through the windows. And it's just another option for players in combat.
Yeah, and all of these dynamic movements mean you can interact with vehicles specifically in a very cool way. I'm going to save some of that gas for when we get to Warzone 2.0, but it's really exciting.
All right, vehicle details to come. But now, guys, let's talk about equipment. Obviously, Call of Duty, crazy sandbox, a lot of cool toys to play with. Joe, what are some of the new dynamite new items that we're going to be throwing at each other and equipping and using and all sorts in the next game?
I mean, you saw some cool stuff in the trailer. You saw the drill charge, you saw the shock stick. One of the other cool ones you saw is the inflatable decoy. And this is a mine that you can throw out, and it basically sits there, and if a player gets close to it, it auto-deploys and basically inflates like a car airbag going off. And it faces the person that triggered it.
Oh no,
and
the
so
lever
it's a great
action.
distraction technique. You can also fire it off with a clacker if you want to control when it goes off. You can throw it in water. And here you just saw the DDoS. We added all this equipment into this game, and the DDoS is our kind of answer of like, hey, I'm going to breach this building. I want to go clean house, but I don't want to deal with all the shit inside. So I'm going to hit the DDoS. Boom, it's going to shut down everything. And I can move in, and clear that room. You saw the heartbeat sensor is back. It's got a new look. But it also has a battery as a balancing mechanic, so you can't use it indefinitely in Warzone. And there's so much
This is the TAC cam too, which you guys just saw, which to me is my personal favorite.
You can put out a lot of them, and even you can patch into your teammates, so you can. It gets a little crazy.
Yeah, kind of like a sticky GoPro, but will actually mark your enemies for your team.
Yeah.
So I expect to see a lot of fun.
There's so many
with that today.
So many toys and new tools that we just want players to get in and play with. I think there's something like 13 field upgrades, you know, between Warzone and Core MP, and it's pretty awesome.
Oh my God!
13
Until
field
they all get
upgrades.
DDoS. All this talk about equipment, it reminds me. I mean, that's one element to look at now, but we've also got Gunsmith, brand new Gunsmith. Guys, what can you tell me about it, and how will it change the way that we, level our weapons and manage them? I mean, what's going on there?
Yeah, so the new Gunsmith allows players to build out their weapons more smoothly than ever before. We put out some videos yesterday for the Intel drop. I hope people dig into those if you want a better look at Gunsmith 2.0. But we're really looking at unprecedented opportunities for weapon customization.
It's the Gunsmith
and
now.
the new weapon platforming will actually allow players to unlock universal attachments through cross progression. So we saw a lot of really positive feedback from the community yesterday. This is sort of intended to, decrease the grind. You're no longer unlocking every single attachment for every single weapon. There will be some shared attachments through progression. And I'm really excited to see the streamers and the content creators jump into this today. I know we all love the gun bench from 2019, so it's exciting.
This does sound amazing. So we've been hearing a little bit about weapon platforms and shared attachments. This is very, very cool stuff. Can you dive into those details, though, Joe? I mean, what can we expect?
Very clean.
Yeah, I can add a little bit of what Stephanie said. We had this vision last game with Gunsmith, and we were like, okay, what if you could take an assault rifle and you could make it an SMG? And that was our driving kind of like motivator for that system. And we kind of hit that. You could take it functionally through attachments, but the weapon name wouldn't change, and we couldn't change the receiver. And really, that's the key thing this game is you can go into Gunsmith, you can set up an AK-47 assault rifle with a thermal optic, with a suppressor, with a grip, then you can say, you know what, I want to change up the playstyle of this gun. You can swap out the receiver to the AK-74U, make it an SMG, but you can keep that optic, that suppressor, that grip, they all come with. And to what Stephanie said, we have shared attachments within these platforms. We have branching progression. You unlock those guns by playing with other guns. And then we have shared attachments across all guns, and it's all to hit this vision of I'm building up an arsenal of weapons and an arsenal of attachments. I'm sitting down to my gun bench, and I'm going to make the perfect weapon for me.
I think maybe the simplest way to think about it is a gun tree, and each time you hit a branch, that's a receiver, and they grow out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's, you know, we wanted to ground that in reality. Functionally, a receiver, you know, is based in that, changing the weapon type, and I think it provides a really seamless experience for players looking to build out the perfect weapon for a multitude of play styles. So you're going to be able to jump into that platform and customize however you want for, you know, situational combat. And you're actually going to see the FJX Cinder weapon vault in action today, which is the entirely unlocked Platform 1, the M4, the Mic 4. And the weapon vault maintains its aesthetic properties across all corresponding attachments. So we've heard you talk about the Frankenprint. This is our answer. It's an extremely rare. This is a huge, you know, project for our teams to design these, but it is the ultimate weapon blueprint. And even better, you can unlock the entire Cinder weapon vault with the Vault Edition of Modern Warfare 2. Playable in beta.
Available in beta, so we can rock with that thing all weekend long. Okay, so Gunsmith looks incredible. Okay, I'm excited. I cannot wait to get into this one soon. Our streamers are going to get into this one soon as well. But first, guys, we need to hear about maps and modes. We've got our tools to play with, equipment, weapons, maps and modes.
Maps
so let's get into this
modes.
one. Let's get into the design team, you know, the philosophy, I suppose, behind building out maps. Jeff, this is for you.
Yeah, you know, right from the start, we knew we wanted to build another big map, not only for Battle Royale, but also for this other mode that we've been working on for quite a long time.
I read about that on the internet.
Yes.
But, you know, when you lay out these big maps, it's kind of a collection of all these little POIs, these points of interest. And within each of these, we've really fine-tuned that they can play large-scale core modes like Ground War, and a bunch of others really well. And so, you know, stepping back from this large map and looking at how much open world sandboxy gameplay that we have, we looked back at our 6v6 maps and really tried to refine and make them a tighter experience to contrast all this big world kind of exploratory gameplay. So the maps for 6v6, in comparison to the last game, they're just a little bit more straightforward, a little bit more refined, and I think fans will really enjoy how quick they play.
That sounds...
A lot of diversity in those maps as well. A lot of visual variety, some colorful maps in there, and I think they
I like some
really
long-range maps too.
Guys, you're moving me in ways I didn't imagine to be moving today. Excellent stuff.
Cry?
I might. Hey, it's the first time for
okay.
here on air. We've got some of the maps that we are going to be seeing in MW2. Starting with one, we've got a real fun one here, guys. This is one of the aforementioned battle maps. Team, can you give me some details on Sarif Bay?
So Sarif Bay is this little fishing town in the south coast of our big map.
This is basically Ground War.
We picked this because it has such a great mix of gameplay. It's right on a harbor, so we get to show off all our boats and our new amphibious APC, and, you know, swimming, as we've already said. But what you get inside the town is this really intense urban combat with all these tight little alleyways and all this great rooftop combat. And mixed with our ledge hang, you get these really cool parkour combat action happening.
Yeah, I love how you describe the rooftops there on this map specifically as like a separate ecosystem. You can kind of migrate that entire vertical.
You can go up there and just hang out and fight other snipers.
All right, well, that looks fantastic. Jeff, okay, so that's one of our larger maps. What about some of the 6v6 maps? I think we have some footage of one of the new maps that we're going to be seeing today, named Mercado Las Almas. Do you mind giving us some details on this one?
Sure. Mercado is a little street market in a historic section in Mexico. Our story behind this is, you know, the authorities have some intel that narcotics are being smuggled out of a warehouse, and they're going in trying to find and seize them. This map plays really fast and a lot of action right down that center lane. The Mercado is a very dangerous neck of the woods, so watch out when you're playing in the
Reminds
beta.
me of a
It
map
plays
from
fast.
Ghosts, actually.
Cannot wait, really cannot wait. Looks fantastic, and again, interesting to see how that ties into campaigns and whatnot. All sorts of fun and games ahead of us. Looks amazing. Battle maps, core maps, 6v6, all this looks fantastic. But let's go back to modes. We've seen some maps. What about the modes being played on battle maps? We will have the return of Ground War, but we've got a new large-scale mode that you've alluded to, right? Let's talk Invasion.
So Invasion is it's a big war map. It's Big War TDM, or we affectionately call it the shipment of Ground War. It's 20v20 players, but there's also 20 AI on each team. AI are coming in fast roping. They're coming in on medium birds. And
So
it's this
40 v
high-action
40,
mode. It's super
half
fun,
AI.
but it's also really chill. The announcer's not barking at you. He's not saying like, "Hey, get to B." You know, they're taking C. You can kind of play it how you want to play it. You sit up on a rooftop and snipe. You can grab a shotgun and go room clearing. If you push too far into the enemy's base, AI will come hunt you. But we've also been really conscious of where we put AI in multiplayer. We didn't put AI in kill streaks or anything like that because we don't want AI showing up in search and destroy. We don't want AI in domination. This mode, though, however, was built for AI, and it's a super fun mode. Can't wait for people to try it.
Kind of a funny aside, you know, we took the
Pretty
name
unique.
Ground War from a playlist in MW2, and that was just large-scale TDM and DOM. And we kind of did the DOM in the last game, and now we're able to add kind of the sandbox TDM, and so we're kind of completing the cycle of that that old playlist.
Yeah.
Well, this large-scale stuff looks amazing. This looks so awesome. And okay, so what about the new 6v6 modes? Just keep dialing it in closer and closer. Steph, what have we got?
Yeah, so we also have 2 new 6v6 modes that you're going to be seeing here played today, and they will be in beta in Prisoner Rescue and Knockout.
Prisoner Rescue. Okay, let's go into Prisoner Rescue first, Jug.
So Prisoner Rescue is an attack and defend mode. It's a round-based mode. The defenders have 2 prisoners. They're kind of spread out, and they need to keep hold of them. The goal of the attackers is to get to those prisoners, pick them up, and carry them to exfil. When you pick them up, you enter what's called a wounded carry, where they're up on your shoulders and you can't use your primary weapons. Instead, you have to use a pistol if you brought it, or you're just stuck with fists. But the way that we give the attackers an advantage once they grab that prisoner is they get a radar sweep for their team, so they can call out where the defenders are. And the objective icon over the prisoner goes away as soon as they scoop them up. So now the defenders have to basically rotate back to the exfil and set up defensive positions. And it's this heart-pounding, adrenaline-pushing like mode once you grab that prisoner and try and get them out.
Yeah, that hero run to exfil is
Definitely, you know, big S&D energy in this mode, which resonates with me in my time in esports. So this is my personal favorite of the new ones, and also sort of the strategic revives that happen. There is a revive mechanic, and so you are able to pick up your teammates, and I've seen some pretty wild comebacks in our playtest so far.
It was a lot of fun. We got to play a tiny bit yesterday. It was amazing. Incredibly fun, and I know the community is going to love diving into it over the next week. Okay, I can hardly believe that there's actually a lot more content to get through, but there's one more thing I have to bring up. I have the honor of officially announcing that third-person view is finally coming to Modern Warfare 2. What are the details behind this one? We got a little teaser of it on stage from Patro, but what are the details?
Yeah, you saw a little hint of it in the trailer, too. It's been a pet project for us, right? We've always wanted to do third person.
So good.
And all while we're working on all this other stuff, we've been kind of lifting up and doing third person in each mode. And the cool thing is that it's a modifier on our game, right? We can just turn on third person. In the beta, we're playing it in Hardpoint, but we want to try it post-launch in S&D. We want to try it in VR.
On Rainbow Six, pretty much,
You know,
yeah.
camera work. The camera collision's been reworked. It handles tight spaces. There's a water camera. There's an interior camera. You can feel the weapon shake when you're firing with it. And it's just, we've put a lot of work into it, and we're excited for people to give it a try.
Incredible. I can't wait to see what third-person COD feels like in 2022. Sexy skins and everything. This is a lot of information, Steph. Like, there's a ton here.
I tried to warn you. We're delivering a lot of new features for you guys to try out ahead of release. And I said we were going to be bold with this beta, and we are, but there's even more to come at launch. So this is just a taste.
How is this just a taste? How can there be even more? I mean,
we haven't even got to Warzone yet.
We're not even okay. Okay, so what about this year's third mode?
So I'm happy to say that Special Ops will return as our third mode, and will be focused on 2-player missions, asymmetrical in game design. So think 1 player on air support, 1 player on the ground, and I think the OG fans will be really excited because we've looked at some of the iconic Modern Warfare missions like Overwatch, and,
This is gonna
and really
replace
try
zombies?
to implement some of those themes into the design. So we'll be talking more about special ops in the months to come.
Steph, you're saying I should be looking now for a special ops partner.
Sitting right next to you.
Yes, you are indeed. Well, I'm all set then, Stephanie. I do believe we have one more surprise for PlayStation players out there. What's that?
Indeed, we do. Let's roll
Beta's
the
tomorrow. A Japanese samurai-esque character. Skin.
Empty-handed, I was born.
Oh!
Empty-handed, I will ascend. Blade.
Is it him?
Or bullet. Fist. Or both.
Sounds like the same voice actor as
Spear, stone, or arrow. These are merely tools.
the main character from Ghost of Tsushima.
I am the one to fear.
But maybe not. Just coincidental.
Take Miles ISO.
Unique skin.
Fix your mic.
PlayStation players will receive an exclusive operator, Oni. Oni is a warrior and gun for hire, descended from centuries-old samurai clan and torn between country and family, just like me. This is such an awesome-looking operator, guys. Oni is going to be playable on day one for all who pre-ordered through the PlayStation Store. Plus, he comes with a high-level weapon blueprint, playable in multiplayer and Warzone 2.0. Steph, badass.
Oni is awesome. I myself am a PlayStation player, and so I will be becoming Oni main day one for this game. And it's been really awesome to see our narrative team building out his lore, really bringing this operator to life with the creation of his backstory, his motives. And I think the art team absolutely crushed it with this skin. He is so cool looking.
All right, Stephanie, we keep talking about all the things that we have to look forward to, but we are missing quite a big one here. We're missing the start of the beta. So for anyone who wants to get an early first-hand look at Modern Warfare 2, and trust me, you definitely want to, it is immediately available around the corner. For PlayStation players who pre-order any version, early access to the open beta starts tomorrow. So make sure you are preloading right now. Now, also check out your screens, since here's exactly when you can play the beta on your platform of choice. But don't forget, friends, it's also definitely worth noting that if you pre-order the Vault Edition of Modern Warfare 2, you get to use the red Team 141 Operator Pack and the FJX Cinder Weapon Vault in the beta, in addition to being able to earn in-game rewards for playing all sorts of cool swag. And don't forget that if you digitally pre-order Modern Warfare 2, you also get up to a week early of campaign access. So wait, campaign a week early. All right, folks.
Early.
I hope you enjoyed that first look at Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer. Don't forget, you're going to get to see it live and in action in a few short minutes with our crazy set of streamers here, 200 plus here, and ready to rock and roll. But first, we'll be right back to show off the world premiere of Warzone 2.0. Don't go anywhere.
Call of Duty Next, brought to you by Mountain Dew, official drink of Modern Warfare 2. Little Caesars, a proud partner of Call of Duty Next and Modern Warfare 2. HyperX, official peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Play like a pro on the big screen with 144Hz VRR and AMD FreeSync, now on TCL 6 Series TVs.
Get a little ad.
Visit gaming.amazon.com today and start claiming your free content.
We have 200 creators here on site, marching down the green carpet with one mission in mind: to be the
just
first
a short little intermission,
players
chat.
to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
This one you're gonna have to go.
There is so much in this game. There is almost too much.
This is like one of those days where I enter and my hopes are so high.
And what are you looking forward to most when it comes to Warzone 2?
Prisoner rescue.
I'm looking forward to using that inflatable soldier decoy to mess a lot of players.
Kill streaks, I think.
I'm honestly here just to learn as much as I can to prep for Old Men of
I have an image of Spec Ops.
Those guys are very old now.
So maybe some OG maps coming back.
A map that everyone can play.
Honestly, give me a broken shotgun.
There's a shot from Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 2.
Search and destroy Code Red.
Capture the flag, Code Red.
If I'm going
Little
hard with the
base up
boys on a
there, 2
long night at S&D and I'm trying to get some nasty in-game comms, I'm drinking Baja Blast all night.
terminal or high rise?
Easy terminal.
Ooh, terminal. Most people have terminal nostalgia.
Terminal.
Terminal, 100%. I just replayed that recently, and I realized that spawn trapping is horrendous. Easy. Straight.
High rise.
High rise.
Terminal.
What's your favorite flavor of Mountain Dew?
I've grown up on Code Red, so it's still Code Red for me.
Honestly, I like the basic one, just Mountain Dew itself.
Dang, I was going to pick Code Red too.
Can I get a second one?
All right.
Baja Blast.
Starting October 17th, unlock dual double XP, COD points, and also an exclusive Mountain Dew skin in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 when you buy specifically marked Mountain Dew.
You thinking you getting me? Is you kidding me? Ripping everything in the
Basically the usual. Yeah.
Welcome back to Call of Duty Next. The Mountain Dew green carpet. God damn, it was beautiful. A lot of fun people out there. Everyone having a good time. And some incredibly well-dressed people out there. And some definitely not. Sweaty T-shirts abound. But here we go. Welcome back to Call of Duty Next, friends. We promised it was coming up, and now the wait is over. It's time to talk about Warzone 2.0. We got a glimpse of some Warzone 2.0 in the multiplayer reveal trailer earlier today. And it does look awesome. However, we need some true experts to help out. Back at the desk here, we have got Stephanie Snowden. Joe Seacott is joining us. But of course, welcome Jack O'Hara, Game Director at Infinity Ward. Joe, how are we feeling? We ready to party here? I mean, this is a lot. We need to know everything. Warzone 2.0. Stephanie, the world cannot wait.
It feels crazy for me to be up here revealing Warzone 2.0. I ended up at IW as a fan of the game, and so this moment is absolutely bananas for me. But Warzone 2.0 is everything that we loved about the original Warzone, right? Where it's based on the same experience that we all had, that fun, all of those moments, and it's a return to
like
shared tech across the universe for Modern Warfare 2, and that's going to create a really streamlined player experience. And I think the key innovations that we discussed for multiplayer, those all exist across Warzone 2.0 as well. So we're bringing it back. It's all connected. It's the same world, and I think the players are going to love it.
Oh my good God. Real excited about this one. Again, there's a lot in this one. Jack, where do we go from here?
So MW2 and Warzone 2 have been developed side by side since the beginning, right? Since we started down this road, and they're part of the same universe. Like Stephanie said, they share the same mechanics, the same weaponry, and even more than that. But the centerpiece of all this, of course, is the new map that we've been working on since 2020 with teams across the globe. It brings together our philosophies on map design. It brings together new technologies in order to do it, and lots and lots of artwork to make it happen. And we've learned so much from players experiencing Verdansk and playing in Verdansk over the first few years of Warzone, and we're really excited for them to land in Al Mazrah with their squad. There's a wide variety of points of interest for players to explore in this map, and we'll
to explore and traverse. I cannot wait. Stephanie, let's take a look.
That's right, Miles. Welcome to Al Mazrah. This is our new map for Warzone 2.0.
It looks like Blackout.
It is a
my
really
first thought.
interesting mix of geography. It is expansive desert settings with a mix of industrial areas, towns, a city, and of course water. It looks way better on this screen than it did on Twitter. But you're gonna find a lot of really cool elevation, rocky peaks, caves, subterranean spaces. This map is beautiful, and it's actually the biggest BR map that we've ever made. And I am so excited for all of our streamers here to jump into Al Mazrah later today.
It's huge. Look at the size of that thing. Okay, so that was a big picture, and it's a great way to see it from a sort of top-down layout. But let's take a better look at some of these points of interest.
So when we set out to create these spaces, the team works to make it feel like a real space, right? So that there's infrastructure in between all the different, what we call points of interest along the map. And if you're paying attention, you might even see a few that seem pretty familiar out there as well. And so as the team works through these, they're trying to find some variety on each point of interest to make them something that the players will want to drop in and get the particularity of that single point of interest and find the place that they want to drop and where they want to play, whether it be a high elevation observatory at the center of the map, whether it be the big city that's up the top right, and whether they want to explore that, or whether they want to work in some of our POIs where we have water intersecting with geometry here. So we have in this one...
That looks familiar.
That does seem familiar. And there's a river system that goes through all of this. So you'll be able to catch in a boat and drive between the different POIs. And here's one of our favorites, Sawa Village, which is...
That's my favorite.
Colloquially called Sunken Town.
I mean, I love to swim, so you find me there.
Absolutely.
I'm curious what you guys think, Jack and Joe, on what the hot drop will be today, right? We've been talking about this the last couple of days. This is our first time seeing other people who are not us play Warzone 2.0, and so I'm just very curious where you think everyone's going to immediately drop today.
I think some people are going to drop to Observatory just to go back to home, you know, go have some fun.
They're coming home.
It's always nice. You're moving through the map and you kind of hit a spot and you're like, wait
I've been here before.
I know what this is. You have all these flashbacks.
Yeah, there's a lot of nuggets in there for some old Modern Warfare fans.
Yeah, I'll say Corey. I think that's gonna pop off.
I think people will land around the edge so they stay in as long as possible in this match. But
smart.
We have some news for our edge of the map players coming up.
Ooh, all right, guys. Well, the map looks absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to watch our streamers here drop in early in an alpha build later on today. Okay, so moving on to the gameplay, we've got this beautiful space to play in. How do all of these multiplayer elements we've talked about a little bit earlier, how do they fit into Warzone 2.0?
I mean, the super simple answer is all the stuff we talked about in multiplayer, the stuff you saw in the multiplayer trailer, that's all in Warzone, right? It's all integrated. So that tactical camera works in Warzone, that decoy mine works in Warzone. Like, it's all of it's
sliding, diving, hanging,
the slide,
swimming.
the dive, the water. Like,
more swimming.
Yeah. This is a great taste of some of the water combat.
I can't wait to go full Captain Miller, you know, Apocalypse Now coming out of the water, knifing people. I mean, this just looks...
Yeah, the rendering team made some work, so you come out, you're looking all wet.
Yeah.
You see the caustics on the bottom.
Yep.
I'm not even sure what caustics are. I have no idea, but it sounds great and it looks incredible.
You can see the armored patrol boat coming by there with its 2 turrets. There's some cool stuff.
So I'm glad you brought up vehicles. Steph, you touched on vehicles a little bit earlier. What can we talk about? You know, we've seen boats, we've seen tanks, we've seen all sorts. Jack, what have we got?
So we've implemented a new physics and handling model for the vehicles. So some vehicles are heavier, some will slide more, have more traction or less traction. And as you're driving them around and you're encountering them and other squads are playing with them, you can choose to shoot off the tires to kind of impact their handling. You can have them, they react to explosive differently based on their weight. So if you're in a heavy armored 4x4 and get hit by an RPG, it's going to kind of bounce a little bit, but not quite take the hit as a small sedan. You can also choose with your squad to be rolling into a POI and somebody jumps out on the roof, somebody leans out the window, and suddenly you get yourself a lot of firepower driving into the POI. Of course, that vehicle needs to survive for quite some time in the map if you want to keep using it to go from point to point. And vehicles will run out of gas, or at least most of them will run out of gas, and then you can bring them to a gas station to fill them up. If your tire's been blown up, you can get out and repair it, or you can bring it to a gas station to get repaired as well. And of course, we've got water
Straight
vehicles.
Fortnite
We've got
mechanics.
a small boat. We've got the boat that Joe mentioned with the turret at the front, turret at the back. So you can have that little moment cruising up the river with your whole squad ready to rumble. So yeah, there is so much love that's gone into these vehicles.
Forgot the coolest vehicle.
The coolest vehicle?
The massive helicopter that you can fly around. And it's a moving
chopper.
platform with 3 doors, and you can move a whole squad through the map.
What?
Wreak havoc. It is so cool.
Oh my God.
I mean, the fact that you can lean out of the window, grab your teammates, pile in a vehicle, actually, engage in battle from the window, leaning out, shooting, combat.
Unless somebody blew off your door.
That won't.
That does complicate things, doesn't it?
PTSD from Joe killing me many times in our playtests.
Well, I hope the gas prices in Almaz are okay. I feel like there's a lot going on in Warzone 2.0, and my head is quite frankly spinning. What other massive changes have we got in store? Because it feels like there's so much that's changed. Is it still a gulag? Do we still have circles? Is it still gas? I know there are guns, but do we shoot them? What's happening?
There's a sandstorm now instead of a gas.
First? Oh, Stephanie, go.
We've made some pretty sweeping changes, I think, to the high-level components of Warzone 2.0 to continue providing players with both a dynamic and rewarding VR experience. But Warzone 2.0, you're going to hear it over and over again today. It's about fun. This is about playing with your friends, having fun, friends new and old. Maybe you're making them in game. And I think one particular feature that I cannot wait to see the streamers engage with will be our prox chat.
Yes!
So it's coming. It will be in Warzone, and
there's
going to be some amazing clips. But I think Joe can tell us a little bit more about looting in Warzone 2.0. I'm listening to that.
The streamers love prox chat.
They're like, yes!
In looting in Warzone 2.0, we still have the humming crates. You know, you can still travel around and listen for those. We still have the loose loot on the ground, but we wanted to add a layer of learnability and logic to our looting, right? So if you're outside, if you're a little kid, you fall down, you hurt your knee, and your mom's gonna go inside, go to the medicine cabinet and get you something to a Band-Aid, Neosporin, whatever. So that's our looting. If you need health items, you can hit a bathroom in a building and there'll be a medicine cabinet, you can open it up. If you want to get loadout items, there are these hidden caches throughout in between the POIs that are in ground, and you can memorize where they are because they're always there. So you can kind of start to develop these paths through the map of how you loot. And there's this logic applied to looting. You know, you can find toolboxes that'll have grenades and things in them. And you find these other crates that are kind of like, it's as if the military that occupied this space came through and dropped off military items. Those crates are always there. So you can always have this reliable layer to looting.
Incredible. This sounds really exciting. We go on a road trip through Al Mazrah and quite literally like have a route we plan, hit the gas station, gas up, pick up snacks, pick up ammo and all sorts. Okay, cool. So what about circle mechanics? I mean, this is obviously a huge component of BR's, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, the circle's been a staple of BRs. It's been really hard to move away from it. So we kind of talked about what could we do
did you
to
miss?
mix things up with
Everything.
the circle. So we've got this new mechanic where the circle can actually split, almost like a cell splits into 2, 3, or even 4 circles. And then those circles kind of close down. And what it does is it segregates teams, and you have these micro battles in those circles. And at a certain point, you're like, okay, we've cleared out our circle. We think we're good. And then those circles merge. They come back together. And you have this very directed fight of like, as the circle's moving, you're like gearing up in buildings. You're like, here we go. It's about to kick off. And as soon as those circles hit, you have that final fight. So it's another kind of like twist in the gameplay that we feel like is a cool world event that would happen. Like, oh, the circle's splitting. We need to do X.
Crazy. Get in the car. We're going now. Go. All right. So apart from circle splitting,
we haven't got
what
to
about
the
Gulag?
raw
Is that still
gameplay
around? I mean,
yet,
there's so much change, man. I mean, I'm ready for it, but Joe, what do we got?
The Gulag, we've been experimenting with, we've tried some crazy things with the Gulag. But the current version of the Gulag that we have running right now, where we're excited people to play, is you're not in there alone. You actually have this temporary alliance with another opponent in the map, and you have to work together, and if you can defeat the other team, you can get out. And after that, you guys are enemies again. But for that moment, it's like, all right, we need each other. Let's do this. You use the proximity chat to talk to each other. And the other thing we've been playing around with is you may see a little bit of an AI presence in the Gulag. So you have to be on your toes. Like, you're working with an enemy. There might be an AI here. You're picking up weapons. And we're excited for people to try it. And
we're going to get feedback today, too. And like Joe said, we've been through some pretty wild iterations of the Gulag, which I will not reveal here. But there's a lot in store.
There certainly is a lot in store. Jack, I have heard of a new concept coming to Warzone 2.0 called Strongholds. That will include AI that may impact how players get their weapons, etc. Can you clue me into what that's all about and if it's even true?
Absolutely. So strongholds are reinforced buildings that the AI is occupying inside Al Mazrah in BR. And the players can choose whether or not they want to engage with them and assault them to get cool rewards, including free loadout items, which is one of the new ways that we're adding for players to get their hands on their best weaponry. We've worked really hard to bringing AI at scale into Warzone 2, and you're going to encounter them in multiple modes in different ways. In BR specifically, they're in these strongholds, and if you get to a stronghold, you can find the location of a black site, which is going to have even cooler stuff in it, and you can fight your way from one to the next. But in other modes, you're going to find the AI occupying large portions of the map and just kind of protecting different POIs in different ways.
Unreal. Okay, so we've all heard the rumors that Warzone 2.0 is going to have some very, very interesting new modes. Would you care to confirm or deny Stephanie Snowden?
It's finally time. I have read about some new modes on the internet recently, but one of the most exciting things about Warzone 2.0 is confirmation that an all-new sandbox experience is coming at launch. I am happy to announce DMZ, Call of Duty's extraction mode, will arrive with Warzone 2.0 at launch later this year. I played DMZ for the very first time on my first day at IW, and to this day, playing it nonstop, the possibilities with this game mode blow my mind.
So DMZ. I can also confirm that DMZ is real. But we're not going to go into depth on it today because we do have to keep some stuff in reserve. What I can tell you, though, is we've created a rich sandbox where you can define your own win condition. You infiltrate Al Mazrah, you accomplish your goals, and then you decide to extract when the time is right. It is played across the whole map, and the AI is occupying large sections of the map, and they are lethal opponents, and they do command your respect. You have to watch out for them. You have to work with your team. They patrol areas, they occupy strongholds, and they'll reinforce based on players' actions. And then on top of all this, you can choose which mission you want to accomplish, or you can chase after a variety of activities in the world. And you can play this differently depending on your playstyle. You can go loud, like I always do. You can go quiet, or you can hunt other players or avoid them entirely. Or you could just decide, hey, I'm going to explore the secrets of Al-Mazrah and see what's there.
Loot up, exfil, it's totally up to player choice there. And I'm really excited about the full scale of what we're delivering for this chapter. And we want players to have an amazing experience in Warzone 2.0. We've been listening to the conversations in the community, specifically around small maps, Ricochet, anti-cheat, ranked play, and beyond. And trust me, although we're touching on some of the core updates to the overall Warzone 2.0 experience today, and mostly focusing on BR, there will be more news to share over the coming months. This is only the beginning for Warzone 2.0.
Okay, I need Warzone 2.0 and DMZ in my life ASAP. Stephanie, when?
Warzone 2.0 will be free to play for everyone on November 16th. With the start of Season 1 across Modern Warfare 2. Mark your calendars, that's about 2 weeks after after Modern Warfare 2 launches. And we had 125 million players in the original Warzone, and I cannot wait to see all of you and hopefully more of you in Al-Mazrah for this experience.
And you will have a chance to see a Warzone 2 Battle Royale Alpha playtest happening right here behind us very, very soon.
Yeah, the streamers are hot to trot. They're raring to go. We will see all of you in Al-Mazrah on November 16th. But don't go anywhere just yet. Stick around, because when we come back, you'll see just what Warzone looks like when it's built up from the ground for mobile. You're not going to want to miss this.
Warzone Mobile's
promise.
next.
Then after that, we have live gameplay coming at us with all of our friends set up across each and every Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. We've got Warzone 2.0, Battle Royale. We got Warzone Mobile. It's all happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go too far.
Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer,
Call
though,
of
right?
Duty Next, brought to you by the GMC Hummer EV pickup, the world's first all-electric super truck. Intel, built for the next generation of gaming. Squad up sooner with Xfinity rewards. Get early access to Modern Warfare 2's open beta. Jack Links, squad up with Sasquatch. Jack Links is good with it.
Just want some jerky.
Eureka Ergonomic, leading designer in gaming furniture and proud partner of Modern Warfare 2.
Cheers. Ghost. This is Warzone Mobile, looks like, I think. What is that character, dude? Representation. Warzone Mobile will be taking place on Verdansk, the original Verdansk, with the stadium, of course. Obviously, I don't think you're going to be able to move all like this in the mobile game. It's exaggerated.
What a jam-packed day we've had here so far. We got Warzone 2.0 and Modern Warfare 2 already good to go. But finally, we're hitting something new here. Coming into mobile, we got Warzone Mobile 2 here for you. It's me, Beef Mommy, and I couldn't be more excited to be here with none other than Chris Plummer. And Chris, what do you have for us today?
That's right. Today we are proud to introduce Call of Duty Warzone Mobile.
Yeah.
This is the real thing, and it's on your phone. For the first time ever, you can drop into Call of Duty Warzone from wherever life takes you. Let me quickly point out the gameplay you're seeing today is still alpha, so it's only going to get better. And for Warzone fans, you will recognize this drop sequence right away.
I mean, honestly, it just gives me so much nostalgia.
Right out
but
to
wait
the
a minute,
mobile
Chris.
gamers, huh?
Is that the legendary Verdansk?
You know, this is where Warzone gameplay was born, and we're bringing the legendary Verdansk map to mobile for the very first time from its hallmark vistas and these dense urban areas. They're just so much fun to play in. Wide open fields, ready for battle, and intimate, close quarters combat environments. There's so much variety in Verdansk. It's famous for good reason. Teaming with fan favorite locations like Boneyard and Superstore, even TV station.
Well, I'm getting classic Call of Duty Warzone flashbacks here.
It is
Can you
alpha
tell us
gameplay,
more
but-
about the gameplay? Or, you know what, maybe just give me your phone real quick. Maybe I can see for myself. No?
You know, the team has a passion for delivering the most authentic Call of Duty experience possible for mobile devices. From the way you aim and move to the weapon handling and the control responsiveness, all these critical little details combined to make Call of Duty Warzone Mobile feel best in class. We've made sure that the physics, the feedback, the sights and sounds, all those essential little touches are smooth and accurate. It's about creating an experience that's so true to form, you can imagine feeling that dirt compressing under the soles of your boots with every move. Or imagine those tiny shockwaves of recoil moving through your entire body with every shot. In Warzone Mobile, these are the kind of details that we care about that make the combat feel airtight and authentic.
That makes me really emotional, Chris. And you know, it sounds like everyone's paying attention to detail, and it's finally paying off. Now, when I think of Call of Duty Warzone, I think about strategy.
Absolutely. There's a lot more going on than pure gunplay. For example, when you're out there exploring the map and evading the gas circle collapse, you can try to sneak up on another player and pull off a finishing move. It's like ultimate bragging rights. And if you're feeling more strategic, you and your squad, they can complete contracts, use that cash at buy stations. There's a ton of variety there.
So it's just
including lots of different
exactly
abilities like
original
bringing back a
Warzone, just
fallen
on your
squad
phone,
mate.
pretty much.
Now, that contract economy, it adds a ton of depth and strategy through risk and reward.
I really like that you brought that up, because if you're talking about risk and reward, I think about the kill streaks. I think about the gulag. Are they going to be there too?
Yes, everything you come to expect from Warzone, it's going to be there, especially kill streaks. This means you can deploy your big stick of choice like, you know, a precision airstrike. You might be able to wipe out an entire squad with it. So not so fortunate for them, but they're not necessarily down for the count either, because we have the gulag. So here players can fight for a second chance. So when you go down, you get to fight one-on-one with another down player, and you can earn your way back into battle. This is how Warzone Mobile plays out on a truly massive scale, unlike anything we've ever played on mobile before. For this reason, we're pushing way past the envelope on high player counts to
120
make sure
players.
each match is jam-packed with our signature style of combat. So we are supporting up to 120 live players in the single match.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say 120 players? Or do you mean bots? Because it seems like in Battle Royale games on mobile, they're usually loaded up with boring bots.
Well, we believe it's critically important and a lot more fun to play with real, live, human opponents. And that is our focus. So for anyone who's tired of playing with nothing but bots, we hear you. We're talking up to 120 real players ready to hunt you down with real human skill and real human emotions. That is Call of Duty Warzone Mobile.
And we hear you in the crowd. Everyone's excited, and absolutely it is huge. And I don't think there's a game on mobile that can top that, in terms of real player count, of course. But how are you able to even pull that off?
We can support real player counts at dramatically higher scale than we've ever seen in other Battle Royale games on mobile because Warzone Mobile is running on advanced, unified Call of Duty technology. This is the same shared tech behind the console and PC versions of Warzone 2.0. It gives us a ton of advantages, like these incredibly high player counts, authentic Call of Duty combat and gameplay systems, and it opens the door to a much more connected experience across all platforms.
So when you say more connected, does that mean that Warzone Mobile will share content and features that will be in the console and PC version of Warzone 2.0?
Exactly. Delivering a deeply connected experience, it's been a strategic pillar.
You'll be able to
from the
progress your
beginning of
battle
development.
pass on mobile.
Now, we know that your time is precious, and your investment in playing is now recognized across Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2.0,
That was leaked yesterday.
and Warzone Mobile. So wherever you're playing Call of Duty, it is time well spent, including on mobile. Even your friends list and chat are shared across platforms, so you can stay in touch with your friends, whether they're playing on console or PC or mobile, wherever they choose to play.
I mean, that is so exciting. I totally get that.
Now,
Progression
one
is
of the
cool,
coolest
though.
benefits of having this kind of connectivity is that Call of Duty Warzone Mobile is loaded up with the same authentic Call of Duty weapons and operators you'll recognize from Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0. And whatever you get from the Battle Pass, you will see it on console or PC. It'll also be there on your mobile device too. And the other way around works
That's
as well.
cool. I don't really play mobile.
really
but
love to hear that. And as a matter of fact, I saw some of the same weapons and operators being shown earlier today in Call of Duty Warzone 2.0. Are you aiming to make it exactly the same on all platforms?
You know, that's a great question. So the team's incredibly excited about how deeply connected and authentic the experience is in Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And we'll continue to adapt the best content and features and innovations created across the franchise. But at the same time, we recognize that mobile is a very unique platform. Mobile has its own flavor, advantages, and player expectations.
Sounds like the game will be tied into the Call of Duty franchise pretty nicely. And will there be mobile-specific events or content that is unique to Warzone Mobile?
Yes, above all else, the team is committed to ensuring Warzone Mobile is a world-class, mobile-first experience right down to its core. Controls are a huge part of it. It just needs to feel natural on the device, intuitive, and native to the platform. A lot of it comes down to tuning, and this is why we're supporting synchronous crossplay between iOS and Android platforms exclusively
Phones
on
cannot
mobile.
play
And
with
we're
consoles or
avoiding the
PCs, of
imbalance
course.
that comes with cross-playing between mobile devices and consoles, or mobile to PC. This allows our teams to deliver the best possible mobile gameplay experience with
But
a
your
unified
progression
feel.
will still carry
And by
over.
doing this, we don't need to compromise the tuning for any platform. This ensures a level playing field and more fun for everyone. Now, keeping those controls balanced for all player types, it's super important. So whether you're the hardest of hardcore mobile pros, or maybe you're a console first player that's sneaking in an extra match during your lunch break, even brand new players to the franchise who need a little help getting into the flow of the game, we are committed to providing the most robust control options anywhere for a pick-up and play experience that's accessible to all of our players.
I love that accessibility, and that means all my friends can get in on the action for a change, but how do they sign up?
Well, it's time to get your mobile devices ready, because I'm super excited to announce that starting right now, you can pre-register for your free download in the Google Play Store. Signing up means that you can be among the first to play when the game launches next year. We look forward to seeing everyone in Call
Only
of
for
Duty Warzone
Google
Mobile.
Play, though.
With that being said, hey, we got Ferg on the horn, and I think he's literally the first one to pre-reg. Ferg?
Hey guys, Ferg here, and I am thrilled to be one of the first to pre-register for Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And now, you can too. Scan the QR code at the bottom of the screen to be among the first to drop. Tell your friends, because the more pre-registrations we drive, the more rewards we can earn, like special weapons, vinyls, and emblems. Plus, if we
Apparently, there is no red dot on the minimap in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, according to Charlie Intel.
you're not going to want.
That's not good.
Waiting for. Sign up using the QR code below.
They made that mistake with the first game and ended up fixing it, but now they're doing it again.
We are back. It's Miles here, joined by Maven, Alicat, and Nameless Studio. What? Oh, guys, the adults have left us alone on the desk, and now it's our time to have some fun. I don't know about you guys, but okay, it's been a pretty lit day so far.
Yeah.
Where do we even start? I mean, dude, mobile, bro. It's a new era of Call of Duty.
Listen, Miles, I've been addicted to Call of Duty for over a decade. You're telling me I could be in the airport playing Warzone now? Back in Verdansk? That's lit. Also, Al Mazrah looks absolutely incredible.
Oh, it's insane. There's no shortage of crazy stuff coming my way. Ali, I mean, lay it on me. Multiplayer for Warzone, for Modern Warfare 2, insane.
It's incredible. We actually got to load up with some of the players yesterday in a little bit of a pre-test, and loading into Gunsmith 2.0 was actually so aesthetically pleasing, and I think everybody at home, once they also get their hands on it, they're going to love it just as much as we do here.
Truly. Maven, my good friend, you've played more Warzone than most people on the Northern Hemisphere.
Yeah,
how you feeling?
8 hours a day for years, it feels like. It just seems fresh, man. The map, like everything about it, triple circles, the water, the boats. I mean, I was like kind of the proximity mine king for a while there, placing them under vehicles, trying to blow them up and set booby traps. And now you're telling me I could do them in not only land, but also the sea. I'm with it.
It's going to be something, man. We really have seen a lot so far today. We've seen, Warzone Mobile, of course, multiplayer there, and a bit of Warzone 2.0. Cannot wait. But, guys, it's time to get into business. Let's now get into the command center. This is it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Command Center, presented by Xfinity Rewards.
I don't think I can find it
We're
again in
rolling
time.
the show through all day today. Xfinity customers, they can start playing Modern Warfare 2 sooner with Xfinity Rewards. Visit xfinity.com/rewards to get your code for early access to the open beta. It's free and it's easy to join. Guys, I mean, every time I sit down, I take a breather, I'm like, there's so much. But first and foremost, guys, before we get into this one, there's so many streamers here. We need to give a big shout out to Intel, who's powering all of the streaming PCs here today. Massive shout out to those guys. Clint, there are 2 PCs on every desk. Explain.
I couldn't believe it. Cloaksy is here. Like the fact that he actually made the trip out, I figured that's something special.
We have gameplay of Modern Warfare 2.
The streaming side and the gameplay side, and it's set up for this many people. Intel, thank you.
Ridiculous.
They're probably going to end up showing it soon, though.
We're actually almost ready to get into gameplay. I mean, Ali, you teased it a little.
Yeah,
you
just
played
a little.
Officially.
A little, yeah. We played a tiny bit.
I can have an accent, too.
You did. I'm getting mocked here. My bloody desk. We got to play a tiny bit yesterday.
Yes.
It was pretty fun. But now we get to watch 200 streamers, some of the world's finest, quite literally from almost every part of the planet, coming together here in this crazy top secret location. What can we expect?
It's going to get loud. It's going to get incredibly loud. Yesterday, it was loud, and I believe like not even everybody had shown up yet. So now that we have a full building of all of these creators, all of these PCs, I'm expecting people to get up and start screaming.
Gameplay looks
Miles.
really
It's
cool.
going to be insane.
Clint, we heard Courage.
It almost looks slightly
like,
futuristic.
Headphones on, he
slightly.
can be heard from space.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like Bobby Pop, if he's on a
And why
subtrain or
is
something,
Ninja
Lord
there?
knows what that's going to sound like. But my boy Tyler Blevins, Ninja here as well. But like, I think this is a testament to how pumped up everyone gets about Call of Duty every year. Like the fact that there are this many big name streamers in attendance, we're going to see some incredible gameplay, go through the various modes. I mean, this is going to be a real treat. It really is.
I mean, and you've been around a long time in the Call of Duty world. In this venue right now, we've got streamers and players from, all across North America, South America. We've got players all over Europe, Japan, Australia, you name them. We are all over here. Mobile players everywhere. Yeah. How do you describe the vibe in the room right now?
I mean, it's just incredible. It's a bunch of homies who love Call of Duty all in one room getting ready to grind. And, I was talking to them earlier. I was walking around doing the round saying what up to everybody. They're going hard, right? Like, I was talking to some of the Warzone guys, Repos. He's like, I'm here to fry. Zuma's ready to go. So I'm interested to see them with these new weapons and the Gunsmith, what they come up with, especially our new game modes like Prisoner. It's going to be lit. Listen, as much as they're here for their love of Call of Duty, they're also here because they want that banger clip. Like, everybody wants, like, like, you're trying to go out and fry some of these big names, get a clip out on social, your YouTube, whatever it's going to be. So yeah, I'm sure people are going hard in the paint or falling to their desk at their Tim. I'm sure we're gonna have a couple of those.
We'll go a little bit of that later on. I think we're actually ready to hop into gameplay. Dr. Lupo, one of our first here, and he's already down and out, but we are playing
multiplayer gameplay,
on
everybody.
Mercado, nameless.
Yeah, I didn't get to play this map yet.
Here, let me read.
Vibrant in some of the MW games that we've had in the past. There's so many more colors.
Their stream quality is
And that's something that I always enjoy, especially with Call of Duty, is when it's more vibrant and you can see.
Mine's set to
more
HD.
I think sometimes
Everything's
you go
on
down
their
to
end.
Yeah, it's like you have like your more realism, like your grays and brows. Some will have a little bit more color, but like this map in particular, the second we saw like the fly through of this, it just looks gorgeous. It really does. And not that I had any concerns about the visual side of it, because
it's white for the XP pop-ups instead of yellow.
It is.
It's very, very pretty. That is, of course, Dr. Lupo. You can watch him stream this live. Every single member of the crazy, I don't even have a name for it, the stream pit here, COD Next, all of them live on their own channels, and unreal, man.
It's the M4.
Unreal. I mean, all these guys are going hard. You can see he's locked in. Talking a little bit about the game and the movement, though. When I first hopped on yesterday, the movement felt so much different than Call of Duty's in the past. You know, it's not that slide cancel. You got to complete your slide. The dive mechanic, it plays out so much different when you're going into a gunfight. You can dive out of a window. Miles, it was a lot of fun. We were getting into the mix.
We really did get into the mix. I'm going to tell this now on air in front of God knows how many people, but last night, Ninja wasn't in the venue. I played on his setup. He wasn't quite here yet. And I found there is an in-game like whisper feature. So I was sending messages to other creators as Ninja, talking horrendous, man. Like horrendous trash talk. All very good-natured friends of mine, you know, but I'd be kind of weird to get that from Ninja, right?
Yeah, does Ninja know you did this?
He has no idea. I walk up and
slap him.
I walked past him today and I was like, "Good morning, dude. How you been?" He's like, "Hey, man." Not a single word. Ali, not a word. But
not a word. I actually got into a game against you specifically. I was on, I believe,
it's cool that you could turn the M4 into almost looking like a
I was being disrespectful with some people on the map, and I believe that you were in my last game, and the second I killed you, you left. I remember looking at the leaderboard, and
that wasn't me. That was Ninja.
A quitter, Miles.
That was Ninja. Over to Courage now, who's having a good time.
And, you know, we're
Listen, he is, as much as he's like a fun, good-loving, like everyone takes a Jack, as just like this great-natured guy, he is one of the most competitive human beings I've ever met. Like, he gets pissed, bro.
Passion. Raging passion. And look, it's me on the right-hand side. No, it's not. It's Ninja.
And I will have to say, to test to what Ant was talking about earlier, about the game mechanics, something else that I noticed that I don't feel like I felt in other
UAV,
games
bomb drone,
is how kind of realistic
counter
the
UAV,
movement
cluster
with your
mine,
gun is,
care
if that
package,
makes
precision
sense.
airstrike,
Like, obviously
cruise,
always going to be recoil,
mortar,
your
sentry.
attachment's always going to mess with that, but when you peek corners and stuff, the way your gun moves with you is very, very realistic, and I think that's going to be something a lot of these players are going to notice.
You can switch to score streaks by a toggle feature.
Spectating a player, you get that kind of like over the shoulder.
Kill streaks to score streaks, whatever you want.
This insane level of like, it's like realism, but like it just looks so exciting to watch. And when you're, enjoying like, maybe seeing your teammates play or whatnot, it just looks so cool. It's a nice new feature here in the game. And sorry, Clint, this is the new knockout mode. I don't think you might not know what this means.
I haven't seen this one yet.
I haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
No. I mostly, I was watching some of the guys play. I just wanted to kind of live react and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much new stuff. Like, I've just been looking forward to seeing what's going to be on the table. But let's see if Jack can actually step up this time. No, not going to happen. Just getting destroyed. I'm sorry. Superior positioning, Jack. You are awful. Oh, was that too hard? He's my.
No.
Okay.
He's doing the classic. He's going to his set. He's doing the classic.
It was something else. It was something else. It wasn't.
My sensitivity or something. What is it?
No, Jack.
Whoever he's spectating is using my favorite SMG, by the way, too. And I think that's the Hurricane. The Hurricane.
What do you think, by the way, just about the changes to Gunsmith and now having 5 attachments and not having,
so I saw the rumblings on Twitter and stuff like that. I think it's amazing, though. I mean, when we jumped into Modern Warfare in 2019, when they introduced the Gunsmith, it was a lot to take in. But now everybody's familiar with it, especially grinding Warzone, switching up those attachments, and it's just a better version of that.
Seems like a good middle ground,
It's just a better version of that, right? Like the gun moves around with you as you're in there. You can switch out all the different attachments, and for the class of weapon that you have, like you can change it up. You turn an M4 into an SMG. Like that's really cool.
Oh, that was nearly a snap.
That was nearly gross.
One of the all-time greats in the competitive Call of Duty world.
One of the maybe the,
if not the. Yeah. I don't know why I said it that way.
Like the all-time great.
Yeah. Ross, he's the greatest. But there we go. Swag now getting involved as well. And to your point, Ali, about Gunsmith, I mean, it's at this point in time, obviously, it's quite hard to recognize, but that is
the M4 looks crazy
platform right now. That's his primary weapon.
Yeah, I mean,
secondary is
awesome.
like
you
an
can switch it up. Like you can make it into a sniper, I think is what I heard as well, right? So it's going to be crazy. Even with the AK turning 70.
What are those perks in the
just
bottom?
make some crazy different loadouts.
You can have 4 perks in this game.
Have so much fun with that.
9.5-hour long attachment video from J-God.
Oh God, he's so excited about that. And I want to talk about the map aesthetics for a moment and like the layout. Is the rooftops, like the new ledge, how you can jump and then you can hang off the side of the ledge. That was a new thing that you can add into this game. you can jump from rooftop to
Interesting,
rooftop,
like
and like
P90
you
mag.
can jump further than you think. And I found that out very quickly. Like I would get to an edge of rooftop, and I was like, I wonder if I can make this jump. You can make the jump. You can make it across like the map if there's tall buildings. You can make it across the map without ever having to touch on the ground. And I think for snipers, that is going to be their absolute playground.
Speaking of snipers, Pamaj now. Who's
Oh,
having a great
no,
time here.
guys.
I mean, we've seen a lot, Clint.
I have
of
some
the weapons so far,
news.
but surely a sniper.
Well, I heard Pamaj too. Like I stepped up.
On death, enter
I think it's when he
last
was
stand
first
with the
walking
ability
in,
to
he was talking about
self-revive once
rational
per
to people,
life.
and he was like,
This
"I'm
is a
going
perk in
hard, bro."
multiplayer.
He's like, I'm going hard. I could just hear like the competitiveness in
He's
him.
got-
He's
he's
looking
got
to try.
And this is this knockout game is not going very well for the red team right now. Pamaj's team obviously winning this one. Again, secure the grab, the money bag, hold on to that bad boy. Oh, I forgot, friends. Here at COD.
Last stand is in the game as a perk called Survivor, just to reiterate.
Everything that is Call of Duty and even Courage, he may have just sworn.
Do you see the gloves on the thumb?
Yeah, they're
And
the thumb
professionals, true professionals.
Wait, do I probably need to get this. I've been playing some COD Mobile, Diablo Immortal. Like I've been grinding more mobile games. I have my iPad and I'm loving it. Do I need to get little thumb sleeves?
Yeah, I think you should. Yeah.
You know, sometimes it gets a little bit slippery. I need thumb sleeves. What are they called? I'm about thumb sleeves.
You're in the right place to ask about that. There is an army of
I'm
professionals.
looking into that. No, that's actually an issue. It's like it's a little bit slippery, you know?
So they're playing some hardpoint here, and you know, obviously, us coming from the esports side of things, we love hardpoint. Miles, we were talking about this morning, when there's a hardpoint and there's some elevation above it, you can dive into it, turn around, land on your belly, and get absolutely fried. So, you know, there are some movement mechanics for you speed demons out there if you want to make some plays.
Yeah, there's a lot of talks about, you know, the way slide works now, and of course the dolphin dive is back. I don't think we're not officially calling it a dolphin dive, because Joe's got calling it the dive itself. I mean, it's a really fun mechanic. It's fast. So we get to see some gameplay with it.
Sliding and
I've actually been
diving.
walking around
Or,
talking to
sorry,
some of the
sliding
senior
and
players
diving,
from
which
like,
is
hey guys,
sick.
try to stop sliding, try to dive a bit more. Come on, Butters, show us the dive.
Showed us the slide. Now we're looking for the
Right out the
dive.
window. Just dive out the window. Send it.
And all the windows are built to be diveable through. Like, that's the way the game is.
That's what Joe was kind of saying, right?
That
Like,
looks pretty
you see it
smooth.
so much in playtesting, and Nate goes into a window, like everyone spins it out.
So you think like all the exciting moments you're going to have. Oh, here we go. Butters is going to be sniping there. That's the. So we have the Hurricane. she's
There's
on
a
an overkill.
dive.
That's going to be one of the
Yeah.
M4 platforms, and the snipe on the other side.
He's
and we
testing
have.
the mechanic. Look.
There we go, testing things out, trying to find the sneakiest,
I was trying to see
fastest
if I
way
could
across
break
the
it
map.
yesterday. I couldn't. I was trying to see if I could break the slide.
Dive to kill.
No slide
Well, that works
breaking.
out. Yeah, look at her face. She's just like going around, testing out the movement. Someone just runs right in front of her. That works out. Give me a freebie.
You know what I'm noticing on this map that I actually like a lot? Not as many doors. Just running through.
Not as many doors, I think, in general. Is
Not as many doors in
overall vibe.
general, eh?
I mean, most of the maps we've seen so far are quite small, very fast-paced.
I never really had too much of a problem with
Very
them,
distinct feel. So it's like the battle map is very large.
Yeah.
Way more intense action. Of course, there's like evasion stuff. 6v6 is a totally different flavor. I mean, that obviously excites us more than maybe it should most.
Oh, I mean, we love it, right? Like, we're here to see people go hard, try to win, be competitive, and
okay.
Another thing, we're seeing a lot of elevation on some of these maps, too. You know, the snipers are going to be in heaven.
Yeah, I think it's max 2 stories, I believe. I could be completely wrong there, but...
Hit it. Hit it.
Also, look at that little stock.
Did you guys use the sniper yesterday?
Yeah, right?
No, I didn't.
I used it for a
It's
whole
the cutest
invasion
little
map.
stock I've ever seen.
It was so fun.
I think we were in the same game too.
Yeah, I was in the back sniping the whole time.
I can't wait for the sort of like anime skins and stuff like that, my cute little stocks. Of course, we can put skins on individual attachments now when it comes to making some very,
This
very
is my favorite map.
handsome looking weapons.
Dylan Price, speaking of handsome.
Oh,
Also, something we haven't talked about yet is the way the perks work. I
love the perks
because it
system.
reminds me of back in the day the specialists. When as you get kills, you get more perks. As time goes on, you're gonna have 2 base perks. You can pick whatever you want. As time goes on, you're gonna get another perk. As time goes on, you're gonna get an ultimate perk as well. So it's actually it's completely
You
new.
earn more
They've
perks
redone it,
as
and
you
it's gonna be
play
sweet.
Well, the
in a
reason
match.
I haven't really played it yet to deal with it too much to see like how vastly
You start off
different it
with
makes the
only
gameplay, But
2.
I know for a lot of us, when you're playing like the multiplayer experience, I feel like you get a couple perks you like, and you just sort of pick those. They're your go-to. You don't really think about it, right? Like you figure that out in the first couple days or weeks of playing the game. Those are your perks. Now it's like I feel like there's more decision-making that goes into it, which I personally think is exciting. Now, I don't know what I'm going to be running, but it does feel like they were saying, what was it, the different type of classes they were trying to put? You have your rusher, kind of your more stealth type player, your sentinel. Like they want to even if it's not like class-based per se, like they want to kind of funnel it with that behind the perks. So I think that's pretty dope.
But you can also make your own, so you can create it, pick your own 2 perks, your next one, and your ultimate, so you can, you know, figure out what you want. And it's just nice having like a rewarded game, especially when you're frying, getting that extra perk.
It really does, you know, change. What you start off with a base 2, you unlock 1 after, you know, a period of time. You get kills, you get points. You know, the game progresses slowly, so no matter how you're playing, you're going to get your perks eventually. But obviously, higher scoring games, you're going to get more. And it's just really interesting again. And the perks are almost tiered. And again, Jeff and Joe will come on the desk later on and talk about this in way more detail. But the idea that, like, yeah, the first 2 perks, they're fine. They sort of help out the gameplay. That mid-tier perk, way more sort of impactful. And that final perk, like, kind of like the super perk. That's not going to turn you into Captain America, but it is going to make you way more effective.
I kind of want to be Captain America.
We're spilling the beans right now. Taking Jeff and Joe's thunder.
Well, Symphony was just on screen, so.
I mean, the wagon on that boy.
What?
There it is. Right, listen,
picture there.
What is this?
2 million views on TikTok.
Third person?
Like
Oh no, this is the kill cam.
That's what you're watching?
Spectating.
And your free time clip?
Yes, it might be. It might be.
Okay.
I'm watching
It's Brooke's TikTok. You know, she's very creative.
This is a Search and Destroy, Call of Duty Classic here on Farm 18.
This looks cool.
This is one of the maps we
Spectating
saw
looks
in an
cool.
Intel drop not too long ago. Ooh, let's go. This is
It's
simply
like an
spectating
over-the-shoulder spectate.
Ash Sanders.
And you know, of course, we're talking about like 3-lane maps. This is one of those maps that felt like a very good hybrid
You see that? There was
3-lane map
mounting.
that does
He
really,
mounted
really
on the
well when
corner.
it comes to a game mode like Search and Destroy. Like you have your traditional outer lanes,
I'm correct.
and they have their hidden corners, and they have their ways, and then that middle is just pure chaos. It's kind of like a little bit of like it reminds me of like a paintball range with all the walls and the corners that there are. So this is probably one of my favorite maps that we are playing right now in the beta testing. And as you can see, everybody is having so much fun on it. I mean, 4 and 5, everybody's doing pretty okay. It's a close game. Aiden has 14 kills. I just saw the kill board. He's on the other team.
Mason just realized he's on the stream.
Look at
He's
that.
ready to get nasty. He's going in.
Oh, he's fully loaded. Look at the bottom. He's got all his perks.
He is perked up, quite literally.
Come on, Mason. Show me something special.
He is flying.
Oh, wow. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, no!
That's the Fennec. I was loving that one yesterday.
Oh!
That thing turns.
That's an OG weapon.
That turns people into super close range, but Bornyhoff just gave him the business.
Smoked him.
Are they playing Search and Destroy? I think they are. Yeah.
Hurricane.
It's such a different look. Like when we're spectating these players and they're having gunfights, stuff like the way the player animations are, the sound effects, like the game has just been. Like it's everything we liked about MW19, all the stuff that was already there existing, and they've just been. I mean, it's Salt Bay right on top, just hammering away, sweet seasoning top to bottom, and it was a close game, and now it's done.
He looked very sneaky, and then he was just evaporated.
I gotta say
that icon for Search and Destroy is exactly the same. It looks like.
Clean. We know Sam LaRue.
Pretty
Give him
much.
a shout out. He's gonna be bunny hopping all day. We got Myth on the screen here. What's he using? M4, I think.
Again, looking at these weapons, you know it's an M4, but the configuration he has.
I was using the bigger sight, the double. I forget the name of it. But I like the extra zoom.
And of course, kill streaks. Cruise missile back. A lot of fan favorites, Clint. I mean,
hey.
everything you would expect from a Modern Warfare
Here we go.
is there.
We get to see one. That'll connect. Myth able to hit it. He's
A little
vibing
pen
right now.
for the tablet
But
too.
it's
That's a cool.
crazy. Like bottom
thing.
right, you were kind of mentioning like how different the guns will look. The same type of gun is based on the attachments that it has. It's wild.
There's also in-game settings where you can make your gun a little more narrow, a bit wider, further away. I mean, there's options, you know, just create that sort of visual. Look, you want the game to be as appealing as possible for you. Maybe you don't want the gun to be so big to
Someone's in an AC-130.
I'm fan of more settings personally. Like, give me the option to tweak it how I want, right?
There's a lot of settings in this game.
I'm gonna get lost in that for the entire first day, probably.
Once campaign hits, I'll spend about 3.5 hours.
Oh, he
messing with
pops
settings and
dead
getting
silence.
Well, I see
Dead
Courage
silence
on
is not a perk.
Courage
No.
might be popping off. Oh well, he just died though, so take it back.
Ooh.
It's a field
Come on,
upgrade.
Swag's dialed.
Hit it.
Swag.
Yeah, this sub looks like it's dominant.
Also, all the sounds and everything when you level up guns. Oh yeah, everything is there. I mean,
I wish everyone could experience just this environment though. Like as much as we're enjoying the gameplay and stuff, and how cool it's been. Because like a lot of these content creators, like they're friends or they're familiar with each other. They play games online, but like it's not often you get them all in one place like this. It has just been a vibe. Seeing everybody going up, some meeting for the first time. Like I know Iceman and Isaac, we have interacted so many times on social. I've never met him in person, dude. We hugged for a solid 30 seconds. It was beautiful.
And it just shows like
Guns look
how
clean.
hyped people get for Call of Duty. I was telling you, I was like, I can't believe I still get this.
Even with
amped
YouTube's
for Call of Duty
compression
after
rate.
over 10 years.
I mean, the quality's kind of down on their stream for the gameplay.
The beta starts tomorrow, in case you've been living under a rock, or if you've just joined the stream.
one of the two.
One of the two. There's no in between. User interface has been completely changed as well. Dead silence available on that lower right-hand side. There's a lot more sort of clean changes. Of course, the menu system, which you might not have seen here on the main COD Next stream, but individual streamers seeing them going through weapon loadout, seeing the operators there. So many cool changes. A lot more of a streamlined experience. It's sexy. That's not a lot of ways to describe it.
I love that, especially like when you click start, you go and you look at your loadout, you switch weapons. It looks good. You can see everything.
Need to refresh
right
or something? Is that their
there.
stream? Let me see if it's their stream or if it's
digestible, and that's what you need. It's such a fast-paced game.
No, it's their stream.
I also quite enjoyed that.
They have like an audio delay on the
So
gameplay.
if I'm hitting pause, I'm checking stuff out, I still have some kind of like situational awareness when I'm in game.
Yeah.
And I will say, in terms of balance of like ARs and SMGs, of course, this is all of our our first peeks into it, but they've looked pretty balanced so far. Like the SMGs have been absolutely disgusting up close, whether the AR gets first shot or not. And at long range,
I wish we could
the
see
SMGs
something
haven't
besides
been
the
ripping as well.
M4.
The recoil gets insane at that sort of range. So I feel like it looks like the gun balance as well, regardless of your attachments and what configuration you end up coming with, is fairly much there.
I love that because, I mean, it just feels like sometimes it turns into this one gun that can do everything.
Yeah.
Right? And I think everyone appreciates a little bit of variety. Like an AR
that's
feels like
quite
an AR,
literally
some
what
feels
this
like a
game is, because you could change your gun up to whatever you want, right? So
well, in a way, yeah. But like, I think to Ali's point, like there seems to be a little more separation between your SMGs
like I
and
haven't
your ARs,
seen the do-it-all gun just yet.
No, I mean, we saw Aiden, of course, on the Mountain Dew green carpet, like, I want a broken shotgun. And I'm sure he can make it, but broken, we'll find out what that really means. Of course, as the game
like sawed off.
develops. He wants a sawn off that kills people across map, that makes them move real fast. I mean, hey, who knows? Gunsmith is crazy. 2.0 even crazier.
Well, I mean,
we'll see if he can do
it.
it.
Wild. I mean, no matter how much work has gone into this, we've got the nerds in the building, and this is where if anyone's going to test some stuff, find some weird combination that turns a shotgun into a sniper. This is the crew that's going to do it.
We've only scratched the surface.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
we've touched it for 20 minutes.
Oh, you can get on the rooftop.
With this gun.
I like
not
it.
enough, is it, Miles?
Not enough.
No idea what these guys are going to come up with, but it's going to be crazy.
I need a good sort of 2 to 3 hours to
Our core is back.
Look at Chef Tony. This is one of the most famous Italian men in the world. Makes a mean Stromboli. We love him.
Metal boots on the building. He's got the M4.
Metal boots.
He's going to run this class setup from now until the next 2 years.
We're talking about it can be great to mess around with guns.
Oh, Chris Crowder. Listen, I'm not sure what's going on here. Chris has been growing some sort of beard that's happening for the first time that I've seen him. He's usually very baby-faced. Now he's kind of going for some sort of supermodel type thing, or maybe like being a rapper, singer. I'm not sure.
He's a handsome
He really is. He really is.
A tiny little bit of a user interface there. If you hold a circle, whatever your sort of crouch button is when you're on a ladder, you can fast slide down it. So that's going to get spicy in the fight.
Victory screen by one.
Oh, he's on his feet. He's on his feet.
The Gouch.
Oh, man. We will be playing all day, friends, all day.
You know what, the iron sights here kind of clean.
Well, I think this
all
is
day,
great, too, for a lot of, I mean, people like, you saw Zenny, you saw Crowder. For those who don't know, they work on the CDL side. They're really.
They're still
going to
show Warzone 2 gameplay also.
They don't get to come to stuff like this that often and see all these content creators. I imagine they're in heaven. I've seen some of the tweets, just having a blast, meeting a lot of different people.
So as far as streaks goes, we haven't seen a whole lot. Obviously, cruise missiles there, counter UAV, a classic. VTOL is going to be back. Everything. I mean, the Juggernaut is I think it's the final one, and it looks crazy. And whoever that AFK player was, get a grip. You are live at COD Next.
I don't let the gameplay keep going, chat, but I need to go
stuff.
use the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back.
Wilson's in there
That's
as well,
what I was gonna say. I love that.
Okay, have a lot of fun. Chopper Gunner's back. It's called, I think it's called air support now, but it's it's an AC-130. You know what I'm talking about, friends.
There's a chopper gunner in here as well.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be seeing it all.
Yeah, Miles, like if we play against each other later today, when we get the free play, I'm getting a chopper.
I think I'm actually locked on this desk all day. I would love to play more.
after the stream's over, I think we can play more.
Yeah, I think we once the curtains go down, we're gonna dive on. Can you hear the chain?
Yeah, that's how I visualize like your ankle's just tied to the desk.
They can wheel me in the chair, but it's hard to get down the stairs. Here we go, another cruise.
Brett, man, how we doing?
And what a shot. He got 2.
The hat over the headset.
He killed Nick Merckx.
All right, we're gonna see
you later, Nick.
So this is the air support we were saying.
Yeah, this is it's kind of like a lightning strike.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
What is that thing?
The Fennec. Or it's a custom one.
Wait a minute.
Longer range, maybe? But that looks like the Fennec. Yeah, that's the Fennec iron sight.
That boy don't recoil.
What?
All right, Breadman's already found a winner.
Yeah, Brett's got the
Oh my god!
It does recoil, but it doesn't.
But he's holding that thing down though.
Yeah,
all right.
He's on mouse, obviously recoil, long range. You can manage him more, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot. He's just putting them down.
Yeah, cameraman, get in there real close. Show me the hands. Show me the hands. Oh, gun him.
So we played this map yesterday in the 3P mode. That was a lot of fun.
Museum, yeah, this is a lot of fun. We saw a top down of this on socials recently, but
There we
everyone said,
go.
yeah, give me the hands.
You hear how that sounds? So satisfying.
That sounds scary though.
Yeah.
When you hear that, that better be on my team.
I mean, he is one of the better aimers I've seen, though. Like, a lot of the tournament stuff, when you're talking about mouse and keyboard players, like, he is absolutely nuts with it. So, not surprised to see him finding some wins in the long-range battles, but...
I gotta see his recoil control.
So what do you guys think about all these maps so far? What's been your guys' favorite, Miles?
Honestly,
yeah, it doesn't look like he's pulling out a whole lot. He's shooting.
Honestly, this is Museum. Nice big central area, essentially 3 lanes. I mean, there's a second story. We're about to go up there now. This is where Breadman is. It's nice, man. We've got some decent lines of sight. Snipers are going to have a lot of fun here. We played Hardpoint on this map. We played Prisoner Rescue. Courage and I clutched up big time last night in like a 2v5. I had the Prisoner on my back. I was sprinting. And I can hear Jack picking up 3-4 kills. Let's go, baby! Screaming. I'm there sprinting.
I'd be that guy on the team, too. I'd be carrying. Yeah.
It was great. It was really great. We had a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool, the opening breaks and stuff. Like
he's on a
15
streak,
I'm back.
by the way.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he was frying.
He's literally annihilating the lobby. Yeah, let's stick with him. He's on
Anything cool
15 in a row.
happen?
Another cruise coming in. Bang!
This is the Elgato replay of how this all started.
Oh, he gets
Missile
2
looking
again.
spicy.
Just ripping him.
It's the same 2 people.
Oh, and we
sorry,
got
this guy, it's the replay.
mortars, it
Oh,
looks
he
like.
said, I was about to say, he was on 15 in a row. I thought he got another one. I thought he wrapped his streaks.
It's all good.
That's one hell of a long shot.
I basically just pulled a symphony, dude, when he was casting the pregame lobby.
Oh, and it was a tournament.
I thought he earned another one.
Glorious.
Well, last thing I saw was 15 streak. I was fired up for my guy.
So he put a. So it's M4. His just sounds crazy. I think it's
Okay.
the dubbing of the audio.
It might be a stream, but either way, it's
So-
a stream. That boy's ripping metal.
Chat.
Okay, kind of cool to see there on the bottom side of the screen for a moment.
They're going to be streaming on Call of Duty Next for the next, like, all day, apparently. They're going to be streaming nonstop gameplay, and they're going to be streaming Warzone 2, and they're not going to show off Warzone Mobile anymore, besides what they already showed. But they're going to be streaming multiplayer and Warzone 2. I'll keep tabs on it. You guys can go watch the official stream, which I'll link to you guys if you want to go check it out. Because I'm going to end the stream, and I'm going to work on some videos, and I'm going to condense all the cool information we heard today into short videos for people. So, yeah, if you guys want to go watch more gameplay, raw gameplay like this, feel free. But I'm probably going to call it here. We've been live for 3 hours.
Going out there and they're like jiggle peeking.
But, yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Oh, yeah, wait. I'll be live tomorrow playing the beta myself.